What's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? Episode 149. Please stop, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that. We love you. We love you, and I mean that. Every supporter, every view, every like on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube Shorts, everything. We appreciate you, man. Please continue to share. If you are watching this, please go post it on your story and show everybody you watching it. Just be like, hey, listen to these player nigga, man. They
throw it on the TV. Really relax. Really relax.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? We here to provide. We here to entertain, bro. If you love sports, if you love music, if you just love some pretty ass niggas, man. That's what we here for. You feel what I'm saying? So. We got Nelson in the building. If you are not aware, Nelson is our guy. Personally, I think he's one of our best guests. I think him and Stunner are probably 1 and 2 right now. Whoever is here is 1.
We need to go back ranking them. We need to go back having an active ranking. Like we used to get niggas points. Like.
Yeah, bro. I think
power ranking is fluid.
After Stunner last episode was real strong. We was in here for a real long time. So let's see what Nelson got, man. We gonna make these niggas compete, bro. We really need 5 mics, bro. We really need 5 mics. We got to get everybody in here, bro. Yeah. But for that, y'all need to subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Like
that little $3. So please do that. Nelson, how are you feeling, gang?
I'm amazing. It's good to be back with my guys. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to discuss, a lot to unpack, a lot to anticipate. Yeah. You know, I'm feeling just blessed, highly favored. You know, it's a beautiful day, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've seen Nelson since the Thug concert.
That might.
I think that was the last time I saw you. I ain't seen you in a long ass time. Yeah, because we did the show and then we went to the Thug concert that week, and then I don't think I've seen you since then.
That's true. Yeah, bro.
But man, listen, bro. I'll be honest about something, bro. I don't know where this world is heading, and I'm not gonna start too heavy. Okay. Y'all know I can start a zillion ways for this.
Yeah, I don't know where
for this immediately to get flagged, and we go nowhere. I'm not gonna take it there. Prayers to everybody involved. You know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But watching the Grammys, man, I was really, really hopeful for the future of music for the first time in a long time, in a very long time. I thought that the show over the past few years, Nelson and I were having the conversation in our group chat the other day. I was telling him that the Grammys have really made an effort to change the narrative around their show, around their awards, around who is awarded what. Yeah. And I think this show over the last few years has been their best one. Yeah. I hate that it wasn't some better Best New Artist because last year the Best New Artist, they did the same format. It was better last year just because the artist was better. Right. Olivia Dean, Leon Thomas went crazy, but they had Sabrina Doechii, Benson Boone, like they was everybody smashed. Yeah. I wish I could remember. I'll find it later in the show, but so. I was really excited watching the Grammys, and I'll be honest, I did a quick pivot because when I first said what I said, I forgot already. And I do that when I'm talking because I be thinking about other shit when I'm talking because we be podding and we got to produce at the same time. I have no idea what I said earlier, and I also don't know where I was going. So I'm just letting y'all know. If you're like, where the fuck was he talking about? I don't know. I don't know. So how did you guys enjoy the Grammys? Ish just said it was the first time he watched it in a while. So how did you enjoy it?
I was very pleasantly surprised just because, of course, our kind of generation kind of got like the best of the last award shows. Mm-hmm. So like we are 100%. Used to like watching a full award show, you know, listen to the host, listen, you know, like actually watching an award show, not like tweet through it in between like your Discord, Roblox game, whatever you're doing. But I agree. Best New Artist, that was probably the highlight of the show for me. The awards, of course, seeing the awards, the Kendrick was cool. The Kendrick, he won the awards.
Nothing new.
Right. But seeing the new artists, it's
Kendrick just up in this mouth?
Yeah.
Man. He's like fine wine.
Listen, that last 2.5 minutes, listen, let me not show off. It felt like, and I really like this about the Best New Artists, I like that I didn't know some of them going in.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
Felt like,
better, yeah.
It felt like kind of the best talent show in the world for like lack of a better
great example.
Like explanation. Like I legit went in just, blind, just watching it to see who the Best New Artist was. Downloaded the Maria's album, downloaded Somber's album. Of course, I've like heard like a couple of the other ones, but when Somber came out, never heard a song, never seen this nigga before. Could have been an AI generator. I've never seen this nigga before. None of this nigga was David Payne. Dude walk out in the all sparkle shit and hit the side steps like was really dancing. I was like, yeah, let me lock in. Like, this nigga is locked in, bro. It was just great to see so many different genres of just like people super passionate about their music.
All right, and it's just everything he said is correct. We're gonna it's gonna be a weird gap because I'm finna adjust Nelson's chair. Just bear with me. Earlier, I forgot to adjust it, and I don't want him to have to turn to the side to talk to us because it was rude of me not to adjust his chair before. So give us a second. Sorry about that. Nelson, we were discussing the Grammys / Sinners. Y'all don't know that, but we were discussing the Grammys. Overall, just how did you feel about the show after coming back to it after a while?
Yeah, for sure. So I'll start with like where my thoughts were leading going into it, and then like where I came to now. So I was already excited to an extent just off who was nominated. I'm not gonna put a statistic to it because I don't remember if this is true or not, but I feel like I've seen this is like a high, if not the most, it's a higher amount of black people that have been nominated, like black nominated awards. I'm pretty sure it was like a very high amount. And so I'm like, all right, this is lit. Like, you know, we looked at every category. I think we went over on one of the pods that we had together of what we went through the nominations, and it's like, bro, like this is amazing. A lot of these are gonna be hard outs. Like, I'll be happy with whoever wins, so on and so forth. So, you know, I was excited. And then it's the day of now, and I'm going into it, and it's like 5 o'clock. I'm start getting alerts of like who won shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like, bro, it's 5 p.m. So that means in the West Coast it's 2 p.m.
Yeah,
y'all
mid-afternoon in the West Coast.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, like this is kind of crazy. It's something like in my mind, and once we've seen the awards that were televised, obviously those are the biggest awards. But I still felt like it was some big, like best rap song or performance. I feel like stuff like that. I was just like, this is crazy. Like, why are these people not on the stage? So, and then me and Daniel, he told you, we talked about in the group chat. We were talking about, you know, the whole idea of the Grammys and what they're trying to change and so on and so forth. And that's freeing up more time for more performances. After seeing the performances, I totally understand and I agree. And they were fire. Like, great display of talent across multiple genres too, you know. But my only caveat to that is just that, especially for like first-time Grammy winners, certain people, I feel like it would just be really cool for them to have their moment on stage to take the Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, because I have like a...
It's funny you say that, bro, because I was watching the speeches. I don't think I actually see Nelson's point. And I was completely on the other side because I think performances are so important for the exact reason it said. Yeah. That was what I was coming here to say was when you go watch these performances, you go say, oh, I need to go check them out. Yeah. Like, I'm going to, what did these people call, the Marias?
The Marias.
Bro, I heard that song and I said, this is my bag.
Nobody noticed anything. I heard that song like 8 times. No,
I was like, why ain't Javante sent me this? Like, I was like,
yo, happy birthday, Javante.
Happy birthday to my dog, my real brother, for real. Yeah. But, dog, I was listening to that. I went to go download that. I went to go listen to the Lola Young discography. Yep. Olivia Dean saw her highest streaming day after the Grammys, and her debut album now that she's famous, they're gonna call her next album the debut album. Yeah. But her real debut album in 2023, it had his highest streaming day as well yesterday. Right. So that is why I think the performances are so important. But as I was watching the sheer emotion from Lola,
Lola Young's second one was fucking hilarious. Bro,
that was hilarious.
Like the camera was trying to find her.
Like, as I saw the emotion on these people's faces, as I heard the speeches from the Bad Bunnies, from the Billie Eilishes, I realized, we need a few more awards.
Just a few. They don't gotta be nothing crazy, but a few.
And so where I think we come to a happy agreement. Start at 7:30. Yeah. Like, we don't got to take nothing out. Just start at 7:30, make it 12 awards instead of 9. And that's my only critique of the Grammys right now.
1,000%. I 100% agree. It's funny because we've done the show for so long. We've tried to fix award shows like 5 times.
Yeah, bro. That's funny. That's a good one.
It's like solving world hunger.
And I think the Grammys partly solved it, but I would like another, probably not the Grammys because the Grammys are so important, but a big awards like the MTV Awards or like the Apple Music, whatever VMAs. That is, VMAs. Well, less the VMAs. I want, like, all right, if you get nominated for, let's say, these 5 awards, before they decide the award, you go on stage and do what you're nominated for.
That's fire.
So let's say for the five, like the best rap song or best melodic performance or pop performance, like you vote before, but after that they get to like if they want to add a vote, like if somebody want to change their mind and be like, no, that's better because I've experienced it live, they should be able to do that.
I think
cool.
so. I think the problem with that, because dude, that's an amazing idea. Because you take the premise of the best new artist idea and you say, all right, everybody in the album of the year category, you got to give me one song off your album,
right?
And you make that you make the best new artist the first part, and that's your teaser. You keep saying we get all the album of the year, all the album of the year, but we talk about it a lot, boy.
That's expensive,
boy.
But this is my
some
thing.
Cash, boy.
That's
some
fact.
cash.
Top dog. That's
Facts.
top dog.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why it would have to be a big brand. But especially when I was watching the Grammys, and I forget the white guy name, but he was the last best new artist, and he was like in the suit, walking, like singing and shit. And he gets to the middle, and they like
Alex Warren.
Yeah, I think it was Alex
Yeah,
Warren.
yeah,
They floated him up on the podium, and then they did the wide shot, and I was like, shit, like a concert. The grand award shows should be more concert than award shows.
Yes.
Especially if it's for music. I understand, like, the Oscars when it's movies, you're not going to play 30 minutes of a movie. But if I'm nominated, if I'm nominated for 5 Grammys for one song, somebody need to get their ass up and do this song.
No.
Agreed. I agree with that. Yeah. They said a youth group don't play about Alex Warren.
Hey, yo, he was saying, I was like, shit tough. Tyrone, fuck with this shit. Like,
nah. Yeah, you got.
Shut up, my nigga TV, boy.
Like, this is my nigga bad.
But I love that idea. Yeah. I really think that's something they should implement because where I thought you were about to go is they're gonna make their money back. If you got next year, let's just go Billy, Tyler. Rocky, Rihanna, and all right, you get the picture. I don't have to say any more names. You get the picture. It's 10 albums. You get 7 of them, and that's your big teaser. Is you gonna get them back to back to back? That would be fire.
And then this is the last thing. And first of all, has it been 10 minutes? Okay, it's been 10 minutes. First of all, Isaac Hayes, the 4th, 6th. Shut the fuck up. Second, the Grammys need to move around like the All-Star game. In Celtics, I think that would wrap a perfect bow.
Gen Pop in the Grammys.
I think you make your money back with the tickets.
I would pay it.
Hey, that's crazy.
I would pay it.
That's the TikTok later today. That's
a
crazy.
Fact because like,
that's crazy.
It being in LA, of course, is cool. All the stars, da da da. But if it is like the All-Star game or the Super Bowl, if you make it a real event on the same day, no matter what, like. You could dead ass like kind of run in the NFL shadow. Like we're always a week before the Super Bowl. Always
They are. Literally. The Grammys are always a week before the Super Bowl.
So
it's the they call it the Grammy break for the Lakers because they're always on the road.
The Grammy road trip. Facts. So if they are like, all right, we can move this shit around. Now you're getting your ticket sales. It probably let's say you sell even if it's like a regular like a stadium not even like a big one. Let's say you're selling 40% Gen Pop. You still get the celebrities in there. You're still able to separate everybody. But icing on the cake. Like a nigga win the award, it's cheers, it's niggas screaming.
Yes. You gotta feel that.
It changes the entire atmosphere.
Yes, yo, I am 100% in agreement with you. That is super fire, and I'll say you do the Super Bowl where the Super Bowl act like it go everywhere, but it's not going to fucking Denver. It's not going to Indianapolis.
You go to the right. You go to the big spots where you gonna get that bread back.
It's 7 cities: Miami, Vegas, New York, L.A., Atlanta, and Houston. Right. And you can rotate all of them. All of those are good, fine weather cities. The only thing about you're inside, bro. Ain't nobody gonna care about the weather.
Facts.
And then back to your performance point. They have remote performing now.
Right.
So you can also say, yo, 4 of y'all gonna be in the building, and the other 2, they put Addison Rae down the street. She came from In and Out. Right. So they had her on the 18 where they're like, bitch.
Yeah, they had her like in the garage.
They don't get your little TikTok ass. You cannot walk in this building with these superstars. If you take your ass on this fucking truck, boy. Yeah. That was where Tyler's stage was. That was a real truck. They needed that bitch. That was really going there.
No, that's a
it was like hop on, bro.
Sabrina Carpenter got a whole plane on stage. They can't get Addison Rae in the building.
There's levels to this shit, shorty. But yeah, man. Nelson, how do you feel about both of those points? The moving the Grammys around and also having the album of year performance perform
So, especially with the album thing, because we're talking about having to have a checkbook big enough. Honestly, we're talking about the Super Bowl since they're neighboring each other. Yeah. Treat this shit like the Super Bowl. They don't get paid to do the Super Bowl, halftime. You getting paid for the exposure.
Right.
Like,
fair.
Honestly, just picture like this is the Grammys. You're going to get your biggest streaming, no matter who it is, no matter how big you are, you still getting to jump after the Grammys regardless.
Yeah.
Hey, come up here and do this for free. You want it. This is your pitch to win the award. Yeah. If you're submitting your music for the Grammys, you care about winning the Grammys.
Yes.
So it's a win-win for the artist. And for I think that's a fire point. I personally would pay whatever it is to go to a Grammys at least once. A year like this, I would have went.
Bro, that's
are you crazy? Are you crazy?
And that's the thing, like, bro, if you are in one of them cities, that's a go-to move.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a go. Like, that is probably going to be the best concert of the year.
Exactly.
And then, like, with the NFL, we talk about the Super Bowl. You want to create that Super Bowl feel, that Super Bowl atmosphere. Yo, you do this 2 years in a row. It's no NBA games and no college basketball games on. No. Everything is going off. The Grammys going to be the only thing on TV that matters.
Literally.
So they could really do this. And like you said, you got the Super Bowl bump from the Grammys. And with the Olivia Dean point, I'm sure Alex Warren and Lola Young and the rest of them numbers went up. You have metrics to prove this. Right. Because I bet as big as Tyler is, his numbers went up after that performance. I know for a fact UConn had a crazy streaming day after Bieber did that. So that's absolutely, you're absolutely right to that. You don't got to pay them.
Yeah. Shout out Bieber too. One of my favorite performances probably.
Listen.
Yeah, that was my next question.
You got to get to the beefs because listen, you got to be a different type of cold to go out there. Socks, straight socks and drawers, boy. And I tell you, he stripped down the vocals, he stripped down the clothing. You know what I'm saying? Just get you.
Yes,
he literally did the sample in front of me.
Bro.
Yeah. Cold, bro.
So listen, bro, I was in
That's
here.
my favorite version of UConn, by the way. I don't even want to listen to the original no more.
I don't ever need to hear that again.
Give me that on stream vid.
That shit is cold, boy.
I need
so I'm in here, and you know, we pod, bro. Yeah. So everything is a pod moment for me. I have, especially when I'm watching games and award shows and everything. Right. I got to think through the lens of how can we make this entertaining. What can I say about this? And when I was watching that, if you remember, that was a performance after the Best New Artist.
Right.
And I was explaining to Taylor. And first off, if you had to watch that by your girl, sorry. Taylor, look at me talking about, he just makes me blush. I say, bitch,
good God.
Bitch, you?
Yeah, no.
Me, if you knew how I talked about women around Taylor, you would understand why that don't matter. So, like, it's okay. It's okay. I promise. I promise. I'm not who you think I am. But, anyways, I was watching that, and I was like, the Phantom pulled up.
Yeah.
The Phantom pulled up.
That is not a new artist.
If you do not know the Chrysler and the Phantom analogy, that is not a new artist. Like, it's just that. There are stars, and then in the building, there are superstars. And the way that from all of the commotion, the laughter of Trevor Noah, sidebar, Trevor Noah, you're an excellent host. I've been watching ever since he started, so this was his last Grammys. You've been phenomenal. That crowd work he does at the beginning where he walks through that is so hard to do, and you have to time all of the jokes right. You don't want to go too far with a joke. Like, you don't want to have a Kendrick moment where you talking too much. Like, by Kendrick, he did too much, but everybody else he was cool with. So he's really good at that. Congratulations, Trevor.
Held it down since COVID.
Seriously. But back to Bieber. Watching him, it was... wow, that is how you control a room.
Facts.
Bieber got everybody in the Grammys to shut up.
Right.
He got the A+ celebrity to show up. Yeah. He got the Gen Pop person to show up, and everyone shut up, and everyone in between. And the performance was so captivating because the first thing you see when you walk out there is, oh, not again. You. Like, what is he doing?
Why is he dressed like that?
It was like you know he was in his dressing room and they was like, no, Justin. No. You can't do it.
You should put your shirt on.
But you know how superstars get. I need a moment. And then he got in the clothes hamper and came out and nobody saw him until he got on stage. No one told Justin Bieber he should do that. But artists are artists. So you see him come out of his drawers. Light blue, Cole. Got on socks, too. I know he wasn't on that stage barefoot. That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
And then he played a loop, bro.
Yeah.
He plays the loop to let y'all know, like, I do this.
Right.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
And then he gets up and is like, yo, Tyler, you're amazing. All the theatrics is cool. Sabrina Carpenter, you got a fucking airplane. Somber came out of the moon.
Yeah.
He came out of the moon. I don't even know where he came from.
In a full
Alex
disco
Warren
ball suit.
went to the moon.
Yeah.
Justin
Tyler blew up a building.
He killed himself, actually.
killed himself twice.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber got on that stage with a guitar, a beat machine, and his voice.
Yeah.
And for 4 minutes, controlled emotion, feeling, and sound in a room full of superstars. That is superstardom. That, for me, was the performance of the night because of the aura around it. Bro. I'm sorry, but because of the aura around it and just the energy around it, that was captivating. Like, you stopped what you was doing. Yeah. You was like, what's going on? Yeah. And it was just him and a mic and his voice. Yeah. That's different.
I'm going to send this to Stunner. This is going to piss him off. There's a lot of dog on that stage. Like, that nigga was locked in. Like, that nigga was in dog mode, bro.
Boy.
He finished and walked off, forgot to end the loop. Nigga had to turn around. Like, he was so locked in.
Yeah.
Like, bro, listen, Justin Bieber is Justin Bieber's a GOAT at this point. Justin Bieber is genuinely one of the greatest artists we've ever seen.
He needs to be regarded with the GOATs. Listen, he's doing this his Coachella run. The tour is about to come. It's gonna be some legendary stuff.
And I love his album. I love Swag. I think Swag is. I don't think it's better than I got it mixed up last time. What's it? The one with Love Yourself and all that on it.
Oh, Purpose?
Yeah, it's not better than Purpose. Purpose is like one of the greatest pop albums that's ever existed. Yeah. But Swag is cold. I love Justin Bieber and his R&B bag. Yes. He is special, bro. He really is. But we mentioned him a couple times. Tyler. Thoughts on that?
Listen, bro. My boy just keeps elevating. Every time, I know we've had the conversation of like when he's reached a superstar status, when he's reached like, we don't talk about big threes or whatever anymore, but if he was in the 4 or 5, whatever.
Oh, no, we will. Give it an hour. We're about to. Don't worry.
Trust.
Yeah, we are about to.
We don't have a choice.
There are places we're going to go. But all I'm saying is that each year we keep thinking that, we just don't know. I don't know where his limit is. I don't know what he can achieve. And this kind of comes back to your point about how hopeful you are for music. Like, Tyler is just a perfect example of that. And the Grammys itself, like, performance-wise, I just think they really let true artistry shine. And I feel like the performances were a representation of that. Tyler is someone who, he doesn't have the vocals of Justin, obviously, but he has the performance aspect down to a T. He's like not a dancer that could dance his ass off too, like all of these things, all the theatrics, and then you get someone like Leon who could play every instrument under the sun. Yeah. Like just
a lot of aura with Leon performance too.
Boy.
A lot of aura. So all I say is to say is just like seeing that kind of artistry on the biggest stage and that being the representation of what the biggest award show in music is fire. And I just love that Tyler is getting his credit. Listen, they're calling it. I think JB was my favorite performance as well, but most people are saying it's Tyler, and and people who don't even like Tyler mess with Tyler. As big as he is, he's still almost like a niche artist at the same. Like it's so weird how he has that duality of like being bigger than life, but at the same time, mad people could be like, man, I don't even listen to bro.
Yeah.
So I just think that he's doing it like in such a unique, cool way, and it's fire, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%. His performance was amazing. I love Tyler because it's no wasted time or spotlight with Tyler.
100%.
Like, even though this is just a Grammys performance, he's pushing the Tyler creative narrative forward. He's killing 2 alter egos. He's addressing shit that people wanted him to address. Like, it never feels like Tyler's just like, all right, let's go do another show. Like, everything
calculated.
Completely intentional and calculated. And I love his response to that shit. Like, I love that Tyler refuses to let other, like, niggas who don't listen to him decide what he's going to do. Because that's the thing. All the people who are trying to like cancel Tyler, talk shit about him, like, or whatever, like even about like his old tweets and like the shit he used to wear, like
by the way.
1000%, like are not niggas who listen to Tyler, so they don't matter. Yeah, they just don't. So he always carries himself with that confidence, that swag. That Tyler is all. We said this for years. He's been the future of rap music for 4 or 5 years. Like,
and for me, watching that performance, he made me the most proud to be. Let me rephrase that. If I was in the building and I was a rapper, he would have made me proud to be a rapper that night. Yeah. That's the type of performance he put on. He put on for the genre. Yeah. It wasn't just about him and showing his talent in his music. I was so drawn to his performance, and I've seen the Cornucopia show, so I was expecting the big ass green motherfucking shipping container and all of that, and I saw him get under the light pole with the tap dancing shoes on with the hot, and I was like, oh, this is a different. Oh, and I got to. Oh, he's addressing everything, and it was two things I loved about it. Was one, I love when rappers go to the music. Yeah. That's why we're going to get to the boy later, and I cannot wait. Yeah. And I cannot wait till Thursday night. Oh, my God. But we get into Cole later, and that's what I love about Cole. Yeah. Any question you have about J.Cole
right here
will be on the fall off.
Right here.
And so what I loved about that performance with Tyler was Tyler does interviews, but Tyler ain't really going to give the PC answer in his interviews. And I know him, and I know he's going to say, I'm not doing an interview until you get some music on this, and I can point to the music when you ask me the question.
Right.
Secondly, why I loved it is what you should do with all great art, it makes you revisit. Yeah. Because now you have to listen to this again to catch everything he's saying, because it's a live TV. You can't catch everything the first time. So I loved it. Him killing both identities, our previous phases of his career, to let you know we're on to the next. I don't think Tyler's releasing the album this year. I don't think that's what that means. Nah. I don't think Tyler, I wouldn't be surprised if he don't release next year either. Tyler has been busy. Yeah. So he's been, call me if you get lost Cornucopia and don't tap the glass. Yeah. Crazy run. He's been touring.
Igor right before that.
Igor was right before that, and he's been on tour nonstop.
He's unstoppable.
Like he's cold, bro. He's cold. So I am just so proud to be a rap fan when I watch something like that. And like it said, like we just in a different time of rap music and superstars taking over. So Cole, Drake, and Kendrick damn near feel omnipresent at this point, right? Right. Yeah. But that is a superstar, man. Yeah. That is the superstar. That boy is special. And when you go, I didn't know this, but when you go talk to the high schoolers, it's Youngboy and it's Tyler.
Yep.
Yeah. And just to piggyback off that of you being proud to be a rap fan, the coolest thing about Tyler is he'll get on stage, do that, get back into the crowd, and I don't know if y'all saw the video, but you see him rapping every single word of the clips. Yes. He's a rap fan too, and the ultimate rap fan. I'm like, bro, it's just all full circle, man. These dudes is real niggas. You got to support real niggas. We support good music, but also support real niggas at the same time.
And that, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I wanted to transition to the Kendrick shit, just because we're all doing the Grammys right now. Yeah. But I love that right now, the best, biggest rappers want to be rappers.
Yes.
We went through like an 8-9 year phase where niggas didn't want to be rappers. Niggas wanted to be pop stars. Niggas wanted to be moguls. Niggas wanted to be fashion icons. Niggas wanted to be a bunch of other stuff.
Now, hip-hop was bad. They didn't want to be rappers. They're like, I'm an artist. I'm not a rapper.
Exactly.
That lame shit. Yeah.
Now, like, Tyler wants to be a rapper. Kendrick loves being a rapper. These niggas, Pusha, Malice, they love that they are rappers.
Yes.
And to piggyback off of that, even the dance album, everything around it was rap. Yes. The outfits, the sets, the dance movements, everything was from the 80s. Yes. Yes. On, it was like, I'm going to give you this different ass genre, but I'm going to keep it who I am and what I love, bro. Exactly. Tyler is so important to this genre, and he's one of those, and I'm not going to say that because he's still, in my opinion, got another decade to go, but 100%. And maybe in a decade we won't be saying this, but right now I just don't think he's appreciated enough. I truly do not think like his artistry, his album output, his discography, his features, his rapping ability, his production. I don't. Yes, bro. Like he is the ultimate artist, bro. He is truly the ultimate artist, the ultimate creator, and we just talk about him in this box, like you just said, he's this niche artist, and you're correct by that. But he should be so much more than that, and that's due to him being underrated, in my opinion.
That's a fact.
But let's fly through some of these awards, and let's argue because I'm pissed off. But real quick, I do want to shout out the Clips. That performance, that's my favorite song on the album. So watching them perform that at the Grammys, that made me. I sat up here and rapped every word of that damn song.
Bro, I swore they were gonna do "Birds Don't Sing." I think "Birds Don't Sing" is the most Grammy song ever. Bro, for them to get out there and do so.
I'm glad they didn't do "Birds."
No, me too. I was like, keep John Legend at home.
Yes,
bro. I just need the three of y'all up there.
Yes, bro.
I've seen enough.
They made that shit snow.
Bro, they made the bitch snow.
Bro, a real nigga tier.
Bro, we got coke at the Grammys. I was walking around the house and we got coke at the Grammys, mama. Like what we talk about, boy?
We talk about PNB and Rocco's at the Grammys.
Yeah, like what's up, man?
Y'all can't mess with us, man.
You can't mess with it, bro, for real. But album of the year, Bad Bunny. Rap, record of the year, Luther. Song of the year, Wildflower, Billie Eilish. Best new artist, Olivia Dean. Pop duo, Defying Gravity. Pop vocal album, Mayhem, Lady Gaga. R&B performance, Folded. Traditional R&B performance, Vibes Don't Lie, Leon Thomas. R&B song, Folded. R&B album, Mutt, Leon Thomas. Rap performance, Chains and Whips, Clips and Kendrick Lamar. Rap album, GNX, Kendrick Lamar. Rap song, TV Off, Kendrick Lamar. Melodic rap song, Luther, Kendrick Lamar. Everything else, Kendrick Lamar.
I think it was missing when he hit 5. I think he had 5, right?
I didn't say Kendrick Lamar when I said record of the year. It was Luther. Record of the year, Luther, Kendrick Lamar. Smile of the year, Kendrick Lamar. Voice of the year, Kendrick Lamar. Glasses of the year, Kendrick Lamar. Best tux, Kendrick Lamar.
It took 200 hours to make that tux.
They said it was a 200-hour Chanel tux. Bro, they said it took Chanel 200 hours. I was like, he didn't make it. Chanel, yo.
Bro, fuck Kendrick Lamar, man.
Best hand rap.
I'll be the sayer. I'll be the one to say it, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro. I'm so sick of this nigga winning Grammys, boy. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not the. Boy, if one thing came true from that battle, boy. Drake, you ain't say a lot right, but that one you got right.
Ironically, that is the most accurate shit ever. Like,
he even Slick got the Rakim bar wrong because niggas like how he said Rocky album. Niggas thought he ain't. They said Rocky album cut off. But that motherfucker right now, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy right now. And since that moment, every nomination he's got,
he got 10 Grammys since that lyric.
10 Grammys, bro.
And let me say this, bro. The bar itself is so funny.
No,
it's like Kendrick opens his mouth. Someone give him a Grammy right now. Someone go hand him a Grammy ASAP. Like,
nah, Drake is funny, man. But before I give my opinion, what are y'all? If you guys don't know, I like to give backstories. Kendrick is Nelson's GOAT, real GOAT. Jay-Z's all of our GOATs because we're smart, but like our actual GOATs, his is Kendrick.
Yeah.
Ish, for the last year, has been acting like he don't like Drake. So I'll just leave it there, and I don't know where he gonna go with this.
It's so funny because it's a nigga watching this that knew me when Views dropped. This is like, this nigga been hating on Drake 10 years.
And then he put views in it. Never mind.
Listen, nigga.
I'm not even gonna do it. If y'all watch, y'all know.
Listen, best list still.
But I just want to say, listen. The boy, he's him. Now, he is a Grammy darling. The thing about me, people, we have to be honest about is, yes, I have my guys. I go hard. I got agendas. But at the end of the day, I keep it a band. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it a band.
Let me cut you off right there.
Okay.
And no, this is to compliment you. He's not lying.
Oh, okay.
Stunner comes on this show and says he keeps it 100. He does not. He lies. And I'm going to post this clip just for Stunner. It can have one view.
Stunner told me teams going to football games not caring who the other quarterback is.
Stunner said the craziest shit. Stunner told me I'm a dick rider because I watched the Ravens and the Falcons, and then told me he cried when OKC lost the finals. like, that nigga is the biggest hypocrite in the world. Amazing podcaster, my brother,
Stunner
but
is
fuck
so
that
funny.
nigga.
It's the trade deadline. Niggas are sending trade deadline news. He like, why you dick riding the Cavs? Niggas, it's a trade, bro. He got traded an hour ago.
Bro, I was like, I like this move for the Cavs. He was like, why you care about the Cavs, nigga? What?
Why are you a fan of the sport?
Yo, Stunner is crazy.
Why do you have
That's my motherfucking dog.
Yeah.
But continue, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, listen, we're going to be honest. The facts are the facts. Kendrick is a Grammy darling. However, we also talked about this in the group chat. But if there was anyone to be a Grammy darling, it's not a Macklemore. Like, it's not a guy that can just easily appeal to everybody. It's a guy who's not afraid to take risks. A guy who loves to rap. A guy who doesn't compromise himself. He doesn't censor himself. He's a killer. He smokes everything that he touches.
Damn, finna say you glazing. Go ahead.
Listen, And if that's the case, then it is what it is. I stand tall on it. I stand tall
I
on
don't
it.
let you know.
Listen, it's real PG Lang, bro. You feel me?
Fuck, bro.
TDE still in our hearts.
Let me say this, bro. Let me say this about Kendrick. First of all, nigga has won 5 Grammys 4 times. He's won 5 Grammys 4
That's
times.
not dick riding, bro. At the end of the day,
That is
that's not dick riding,
I'm
bro.
just putting in context how many times he's gone to the Grammys
Bro, that is
and won 5 of them shits.
Bro.
But I do agree with you that Kendrick being a Grammy darling makes perfect sense, and it just feels weird because the last biggest rapper alive just wasn't like that. And, you know, for whatever reason, niggas want to say Drake didn't win as many Grammys as Kendrick. That is what it is. But should he have as many Grammys as he should? Maybe. Some niggas think he should have more. Like, I wasn't surprised at GNX winning. I think GNX a classic. It's bangers all throughout GNX, top to bottom. Like, it's songs on GNX that didn't get anything that probably could have got something. But that's the thing. Like, could Clips have won it? Sure. But, like, I don't think... I think GNX was better.
Wait, okay, sorry.
Yes.
Because I know you're gonna have a whole spiel,
Yes.
and you're
Yes.
entitled to it.
Yes.
It's your show, but I'm gonna get in where I fit in.
Right.
Hey, twin, this is also your show. You can go on a rant as
Yes,
long as
sir.
you want to. I promise.
Hey, say no more. Say no more. Listen,
That's the thing. You're no longer a special guest.
Okay,
Bro,
right,
talk,
right.
bro.
Now you just
Cut
regular
us
niggas.
off talk. No,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
Let's get it. Understood. So listen, Clips, could they have won?
Yeah.
Is crazy.
No, I think it's fair. Like, I'm not mad that they lost, but if they would have won, I wouldn't have been like, bro, how the fuck the Clips win?
No, but you're talking about like, could they, bro? The Clips album is undeniable.
It's an amazing album, for sure.
It's undeniable. I don't like.
Yeah.
And I love. Listen, I'm a Kendrick fan.
Yeah.
I'm a stan.
Yeah.
Like, GNX, it's not doing. I don't feel like what freaking Let God Sort Him Out did, bro. I disagree. I listen. Here's what I thought was gonna happen going to the awards. I thought they were gonna give Best Rap Album to Clips, and they would give Album of the Year to Kendrick, because I knew Kendrick was leaving with something. I just know how that
minimum
works.
4 if we look at history.
But Bad Bunny, I can't even get this shit off. But Bad Bunny ended up winning Album of the Year. Salute to him. Amazing album, by the way. So
Go.
Clips ended up getting.
I hate that I keep interrupting you, but I'm so glad we did not mention this. Trevor Noah saying the lyrics in English to that nigga had me fucking crying.
That was so fucking funny, bro.
That nigga said, wait, are you? That's so funny, because there's so many niggas that don't speak Spanish with no clue about what he's saying.
That was an amazing
Trevor's
joke,
making a
bro.
lot of,
That was an amazing joke, bro. Okay, sorry. For real, we're done. We're done.
No, yeah, all I'm saying is, so that's how I thought the award was going to go. You know, it didn't end up going that way.
Right.
I do think after, so you understand, Kendrick now, in his discog, his last 4 albums have won Best Rap Album. You know, and,
Should be 5.
but here's the thing, though, because.
I'm sorry, I'm just messing with Dayla.
No, I know. Here's the thing, though, is like, I got a little less mad that GNX won because it's at the same time Good Kid, Mad City should have won. But either way, regardless, like, we can't just keep playing these games. We got to talk about this year.
Okay.
And this year, what the Clips album was, what it would have been for hip-hop, I think, like, we were talking about how important everything with the Grammys was, seeing art on the biggest stage, so on and so forth. I think for hip-hop specifically, for the best rap album, for it to be the Clips, to be 2 50-year-old niggas who do nothing but rap, got nowhere near the marketing, nowhere near the machine behind them, any kind of way, just got out there and rapped with the best producer we ever seen. I on 13 like perfect songs, I just don't see how that doesn't win.
Well, they did get a Grammy. They got Chains and Whips.
Yeah, oh yeah, the one with Kendrick on it, right? Yeah. So
Chains and Whips did get a Grammy. I mean,
so basically, Kendrick got them another. You know, it's crazy.
Sound like he looking out.
And,
it's only he looking out.
and can we actually?
And, okay. So,
do you know offhand what were the other nominees for that category? Because I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I do. God does like ugly Jid. Glorious Glorilla.
No, not best rap album.
Oh, sorry.
The Chains and Whips one.
Oh, Chains and Whips one.
I think they beat Kendrick, right? They beat Kendrick one of them times. I'm sure he was nominated.
Give your rebuttal because I'm gonna go find it.
Okay, this is what's so crazy. I feel like GNX is far more rap historically significant than what got sorted out. This is the beginning. It's literally a beginning of a reset in rap music as a culture of. It's like, all right, you just took out, like, after the battle, everybody, like, all the niggas who still had something to say was, all right, what are we gonna do without Drake? He's been carrying rap music, and for that album to basically be your views is it. Like, if you were to describe the success of GNX pre-battle or even during the battle, niggas would be thinking you are insane. It is 4 smashes on GNX mixed with some of his best lyrical performances in his career. Like, Reincarnated is on that album. TV Off is a smash. Luther is one of the biggest Kendrick. Like, that album is, like, we talked about how, like, J.Cole and Kendrick and Drake feel omnipresent. That album is omnipresent through rap, damn near. Like, especially since it came out, it's been Squabble Up 1, TV Off 1, Luther 1, all back to back to back. Like, listen, Clip's album was amazing. It's not better than GNX.
Best rap performance: Winner, Clips, Chains and Whips, Cardi B, Outside, Doechii, Anxiety, Kendrick Lamar, TV Off, and Tyler the Creator, Darling I.
All right, yeah, never mind. Chains and Whips probably could have won.
But I agree with everything Nelson said in his second soliloquy, not the first one.
Right.
But
what I say in the first one again?
I don't know. But I will be the first person to tell you, I think Kendrick has deserved every Grammy he has won up until this award show. That's not an exaggeration. I don't think they have given. Maybe they gave him a best song or something when they shouldn't have. But I don't really. It's whatever.
You're not gonna get up in arms that Kendrick won a Grammy.
Yeah,
you
bro.
Can't be like, this is a disgrace. Yeah. Like,
To Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Mr. Morale, and what was the last album that won a Grammy? And GNX. Those are the 4 albums that won a Grammy. Like, all right, the three albums that won a Grammy. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not gonna sit here and complain about those 3 albums. They're all incredible. And if you look at the categories, because that's what I went back and did to make sure I wasn't tripping. Yeah. When you look at the categories, it was the best album in all of those categories every single year, and it was not a question.
Yeah, without a doubt, I'm with you.
Where I have the issue this year is it felt like they did what Ish just said, and they rewarded him for beating Drake again. Yeah. And that's what the last award show was for. Right. We get it. He beat Kendrick Lamar. He beat Drake in a battle. He got rewarded for the song. He got his standing ovation with the A minor. He got all of that last year. This year is not about what happened in 2024. We are at the 2026 Grammys, bro. I don't care that you dropped not like us 17 months ago. That album is not better than Let God Sort Him Out, and that album is not better than Chromacopia.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm trying. That's the biggest flag for me. Is that
I don't think it's better than God That's Like Ugly either.
What the
Yo,
fuck are we talking
I was gonna let you say it.
What are we talking
I
about
was gonna
right
let
now?
you say it because you listen to it more. But I thought it too. I thought it too.
What are we talking about right now?
Listen. So that is my problem with this. And TV Off. Luther should have won every award. Let me start there. He should have walked away with 3 Grammys last night. I don't think he should have had 5. He should have had Luther. Luther is incredible. It is a smash record, a timeless record. You will hear that at cookouts, at weddings, everywhere for the rest of your life.
And the speech given for it, and the shout out to Luther was amazing.
Yes.
He did it perfectly.
Everything. And Cher, I'm getting to you, baby. I'm getting to you, baby. I'm getting to you, baby. But
Poor Cher.
TV Off beat The Birds Don't Sing, Sticky, and Thanks God It's Friday. All of those are better rap songs than TV Off. Those are better rap songs than TV Off. Him saying Mustard does not mean that it's a better song.
Off over Birds Don't Sing is a disgrace.
The verses on TV Off ain't even like that. They're
cap.
cool.
That's cap. No. We're not gonna cap. Now we're not gonna cap. Now we're not gonna don't hit him. He got kids with him. We're not gonna act like Kendrick wasn't spazzing on TV Off.
I love the song.
They're good beats.
No,
they're good verses.
Listen, no.
Kendrick Lamar has rap. Kendrick Lamar made Black Boy Fly. Kendrick Lamar made Sing About Me Down is first. When you are giving Grammys, you do have to compare him to himself and also the field. It is like when you vote on MVP. You're voting against Nikola Jokic in the previous MVP years and the current year. You have to do that with the Grammys. So the awards that Kendrick has won Grammys for, GNX and those songs, besides Luther, do not compare to that. That album is good. It is a good Kendrick Lamar album. That album is not better. It's not as cohesive as Let God Sort Him Out. It's not as produced as well as Let God Sort Him Out. The raps aren't as good as Let God Sort Him Out. If you take the 5 best verses from each of those albums, it's gonna be 4 Clips verses and Reincarnated. If you take the 5 best songs off of those 2 albums, it's gonna be two Kendrick songs, 3 Clip songs. Okay. And if you add Cornucopia in there, you get more in there. If you add God Dies Like Ugly in there and you start comparing verses, you get a much more diverse feel than they are acting like it was this year, and that's where my frustration lies. And I love Kendrick Lamar, like I said, and this is my last point. Kendrick Lamar deserves to be the Grammy darling. Yes. That's why I'm frustrated. Because you're having a conversation around something about something someone deserves. Right. So now I'm having to come in here and give a point about 2 awards that I don't love this point. I don't want to have to make this point because Kendrick and what he has represented in hip hop and what his albums have, the stories he has told in hip hop and how he has represented this genre, he deserves to be the Grammy darling. I don't think Drake makes Grammy level music. Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper in the world. Lil Wayne won the Grammy he should have won, and he should not have another one. I see him complaining on Twitter. You ain't make no Grammy level music in a very long time, Lil Wayne.
Left out once again.
Lil Wayne, the Mona Lisa and Uproar was cool. Them could have been nominated for Song of the Year. Yeah. Everything since you've released since then has not been Grammy worthy. Yeah. Drake, I feel the same way about. The album he should have got nominated for, Views and Nothing Was the Same, he got nominated for. Everything else is fun rap music. Yeah. And you guys are 2 of the 5, 6 greatest artists we have ever seen walk this planet in rap music. But Kendrick and what he does, that is Recording Academy music. Facts. So he deserves all of the recognition he gets. But today, with GNX and TV Off, that's absurd. That's horrible.
So TV Off, I can let's say fairs on TV Off. We read the song from that category. If I had to pick from that category, TV Off didn't win and Glorilla won, I'm cool with that. Or what was it? It was one more song that I was okay with winning.
Oh yeah, TGIF won?
Yeah,
TGIF could have won. That could have won. That song was that's a rap song, bro.
And that's a smash. Listen, I'll meet y'all in the middle there about TV Off for sure.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
Listen.
One and one.
Listen, couple things hit. Listen, Jid album, Kendrick album, Coughing Baby, Atomic Bomb.
No,
not compared.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing it.
They could not be farther apart, and this would be my counterpoint.
Farther apart?
Could not be. And this is my counterpoint. This is my counterpoint to what we said about like the pure rapping or the production. First of all, the production on GNX was immaculate, start to finish, on every single song.
It was not. It was
the 5 best songs on GNX better than the 5 best JID songs. Period.
That's not true.
We can line it up.
That's hilarious.
We can line it up.
I wish I could laugh.
We can line it up.
Not true.
The 5 best produced JID songs are not better than the 5 best produced songs on GNX. But this will be my counterpoint to what you said about like the Black Boy Fly and the other Grammy level music Kendrick has produced. The reason GNX is so revolutionary for Kendrick's career and deserved all the Grammys that it got was it was like Kobe's. He went in 010. Kobe's 10 MVP was like, all right, we know you can do this. For 10 years, you have been an elite scorer, but maybe you're not the best team guy. There's things we don't think you could do. Or like Jokic, there was things we did not think you could do. Kendrick went into GNX with the label. These are things he cannot do. And for GNX to sound completely different than any other Kendrick album and still be amazing is a point to it, not a detractor. It doesn't sound like To Pimp a Butterfly or Good Kid, Mad City, but the level of quality in the songs don't go down. They are just different. It may not be lyric-driven on TV Off, but the flows on TV Off that he switches are amazing. And then he gets to the last part, and that little, ain't no more such kings in this rap game. This is like, all that shit is crazy. The highs on GNX are insane, and there are very few lows. Like, we don't talk about Whacked Out Murals all the time anymore. Whacked Out Murals, one of Kendrick's best intros, and is amazing start to finish. GNX is literally like, I don't want to call it flawless, but GNX is amazing. I think GNX is a classic. If you want to say Clip's album is better, and Clip's album should have won, I'm not mad at that because Cliff's album I think is a classic too. But like Jid, good album, kid. See you next year. Like let's not play around. Like come on now. Like you had a good season, my nigga. That's LeBron.
You go to the Jid point because I do want to hear your argument for Jid's album because I agree with you.
The thing is, because when you're comparing when you're talking about things we didn't know you could do, so on and so forth, and being able to attack it and not detract in quality, I agree with you, and that is a point for him. But that point doesn't make the music better than the other music that was nominated. That just means you accomplished another task in your list of tasks that you accomplished in your illustrious career. But that doesn't single-handedly make the music better.
That's fair. I agree with that. Yeah.
So
Great point.
What Jid got on there and did, and I can't believe you said 5 songs in his whole career.
Listen, that's an open challenge. I would put the 5 best produced GNX songs versus the 5 best produced Jid songs. Period.
I legitimately think.
Hey, bro, please.
I don't.
Shador threw a pick.
Shador threw a pick on the first position. I love that nigga, kid. I love that, bro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No,
Lord, I don't went to bat for this nigga. He's so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry.
Listen, bro, he putting on a show out there, bro. He putting on a show out there.
We're still gonna root.
He's an entertainer, bro.
We're still gonna root.
Okay, my bad.
I think that as I'm looking at the track list, I think let's take Reincarnated out. You can say
why are we taking Reincarnated out?
Let me finish. Reincarnated is automatic. If we're picking best 5 songs out of both albums, I'm saying Reincarnated automatically has a slot.
That's fair.
Reincarnated might be the best rap song ever.
Bro, that
song is ridiculous. I listen to that shit in the gym every day.
This is why I be so mad. Reincarnated might be the best rap song ever. It's not the best song on the album.
Yes, it is.
Luther's better. I like Luther more than Reincarnated.
It's not a better song.
I've literally listen when it first dropped. I was in love with Reincarnated. Luther is it's crazy because it got played so heavy. I hadn't heard it for a while leading up to the Grammys.
It never gets old.
I played it again, bro.
It never gets old.
Luther genuinely is one of Kendrick's shortlist best songs.
Okay. I agree with you, and I do think that if you're making a comparison, I'd say Luther is the best song. Reincarnated is the most impressive song.
Fair,
but
1000%.
So I'm saying Reincarnated already has a slot.
Yep.
I would say Glory is probably better than every other song on GNX.
Gloria?
Glory.
Oh, okay.
The second song. I think Community is better than every other song on GNX.
Thank you.
Community, maybe Community, I will hear you out. Disagree.
Yeah. I think VCRs, I'm not going to say better than every song.
I like VCRs more than Community. But I love it. I'm a huge Vince Staples guy.
I am too. Listen, our Future, we go hard. You know what I'm saying? He was adjacent.
Yeah.
So.
It's 2 more songs you're missing.
I didn't even because I'm gonna leave it up. I'm putting the undeniables. If you want to make the point for the
Of Blue is
that one's special.
It's amazing.
That's special.
That song is better than every song of GNX outside of Luther and Reincarnated.
Oh,
every single song. And it's okay. Like that's my thing. Is like I'm not mad Jid didn't win, but GNX shouldn't have won. If Jid would have won, cool.
And he like it's not a combo though.
That's my problem. It's like
listen, I am fine disagreeing because I feel that my stance is far more reasonable and accepted just in general for rap. I understand we really like Jid, and I really like Jid up to a certain point. I don't think that shit was Illmatic. I thought it was a really, really good Jid album. I don't think it was a I don't think I genuinely believe this. It is not in the same historical category of Jid. Saying it should be up there with the album of the year for GNX for me is legit insane. It's like in 20 years from now, niggas not talking about this Jid album.
That's not true, and that doesn't matter for the 2026 Grammys.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, one, I don't necessarily agree, and even if that was true, if you're dissecting it song by song and just historical relevance is almost like there's other factors to historical relevance other than just
let me rephrase. When I say historical relevance, I'm saying because of the songs on it. Jid album.
But there's more factors.
No. Jid album is really, really good. You will be listening to songs on GNX until they put us in the grave. You will be hearing songs, references from GNX until we are no longer listening.
I don't think that means the album is better.
Right, that's
just popularity.
But I'm not saying because it's popular. I'm saying it's like that because it's really, really good music. When you say Community would be the best song on GNX, I genuinely don't even think it'd be top 6. Community's not better than Whacked Out Mirrors.
That's
It's not better than Wild.
That's
two.
It's not.
And I don't even like doing the hypothetical thing because it's almost a
horrible.
moot point, but I'm still gonna do it. I think that if Kendrick rapped the words that Jid rapped, like rapped that album, but it was Kendrick's album.
Thank you.
It would have the same iconicness because it's Kendrick.
Yes.
First of all, here's my. Let's not. Listen, I don't want to bring back the Maybach Chrysler thing. Jid is an amazing rapper.
I'm not saying
no.
He's
But I'm saying if Kendrick rapped what Jid rapped on that album, I would feel the same way because I don't think it was earth moving rapping. I love Jid. I don't think it was like out of body, Illmatic, Eminem show, borderline. How close is Jid's rapping to Clips rapping in your opinion? Is it close?
Absolutely.
Okay. If that's the thing. Absolutely. I just don't like.
They got on a song together for that reason.
I thought they flooded it.
They think they're peers.
I thought they.
Malice floods everybody, so that's just it is what it is.
But like, look, I am fine.
Malice been sitting on that verse since 2007. Bro. You gotta relax with Malice.
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
I am fine with Shaw loving Jid more than I do and feeling that his rapping was up there with the Clips rapping, up there with Kendrick's rapping. I just disagree. I think if Kendrick rapped like Jid on the album, I don't think I like it. Genuinely.
Wow.
And I think that's an opinion of a guy that just doesn't like somebody's music.
But
I think that's where we blend. Because your opinion. I'm as someone that loves music and as someone that respects your opinion as much as I do. I know this opinion is coming from a place of I don't fuck with this nigga like that, and not this music isn't like that. Because your opinion is too far left for it just to be the music.
Okay, let me say this is why you are right, but it's not like towards Jid personally. The two are connected. I don't fuck with this nigga like that because I don't think the music is like that. I think Jid is an amazing rapper with 2 gears. And those 2 gears are fucking amazing. But comparing it to an album like GNX with 40 different gears, 3 on each song, I think is insane, just rapping wise.
And we really got to, we an hour in, but GNX has 2 gears and God Does Like Ugly has multiple. That was what's so special about God Does Like Ugly is Jid got into multiple different bags. He has never been on it before. He's on there singing. He's on there rapping slower. He's on there rapping fast. He got songs for the women. He got songs for the niggas. He got songs about his life.
Sierra on there.
Like the album is extremely versatile and it's outside the box of where Jid has been. Secondly, the layers of the Kendrick album is the melodic rap song with Luther, and the rest of the album is West Coast beats.
Facts. No, incorrect.
And then
incorrect.
And then Whacked Out Jameros, but that's
Gloria.
just rapping.
Gloria. Squabble Up.
That's a rap song ish.
No. Those aren't. Well, that's the thing. It is not just low.
Okay, so it's 3. It's rap. It's regular rap songs. It's West Coast beats, and then it's Luther.
And then there's that Use Your Heart sample thing.
Yeah, that's just an
amazing sample.
That's just R&B. That's R&B and rap together. Like those are and that's what Gloria is.
Listen,
and I love the album.
If we distill anything down into 3 we can literally do that for everything. Jid album was just songs, beats, and rhymes. Yes, we can distill it down.
You said it's 40 different layers, my nigga.
No. I said it's 40 different gears. So meaning when he gets on Squabble Up and he gives me 3 different flows, melodies, hooks in that one song.
Then Jid has 900. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Alone, it might be 20.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's the thing.
Last point.
Listen, I am fine just disagreeing.
No. It's because he's Dreamville.
You figured it out!
It's crazy. Jid's my favorite Dreamville left.
and he still finds a way to break code.
No. But look, just to defend it, like they said during the beef, I think right after J.Cole apologized, I think Jid would go. I think if niggas say something about Jid, I think Jid would go. Jid is my favorite.
He would go.
But to bring it back, we talked about Jid's feature on, was it Freddie Gibbs' album?
Yes.
Yeah.
And everyone loves the feature. I didn't like the feature. People ask me why. You are going 140 miles an hour on the side streets.
Smooth ass beat.
Yeah, bro. Just for me, it just does not hit I don't hear what people hear. And that is, I'm fine disagreeing. But it was like when Tom Brady was in college, let's say it's equal. Ty goes to the biggest rapper in the world. Ty isn't going to Jid's above average album.
I can give you that.
Yeah,
that's
a good point.
That's your best.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
I
trying
will
to
give you
meet y'all in the middle.
No, but that's the thing though. That would mean that you're agreeing that it could be a tie.
No.
You said it wasn't a compliment.
That's what if y'all feel that way, that I'm just trying to.
That's a good quote.
My last point is all I'm saying is we just not gonna act like Jid was a little bro when he was part of the Outkast tribute. You gotta put some respect on Jid.
Jid is little bro still.
Fire.
He is a big bro.
Fire.
To who?
All right.
Just in general.
He Earth Gang. Like he Earth Gang big bro. Like
He's one of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not like Jid don't got little niggas. Like he Earth Gang.
Sick dude.
He Andy Mineo big bro nigga. Oh shit, boy. Okay. All right. That was an hour on the Grammys. If y'all don't love us, I don't know who the fuck don't. So we had a trade alert go off in the middle of this.
Oh, shit.
James Harden has been traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Darius Garland. Yes. That's all that's on the ESPN headline right now. Let me go check it.
Niggas is really trading for 37-year-old James Harden, man.
I feel like a lateral move to me.
Second round pick, Darius Garland, the second round pick.
Wow,
that's it.
Feels like a lateral move. I don't think the Cavs' problem was offense.
Like
maybe you need someone to help Donovan Mitchell, like because Donovan Mitchell was tired, like gasping for air. But like, I think the problems they have that stopped him from the championship is still there. Like y'all don't play defense.
I think that Donovan Mitchell has been consistently getting sold by Darius Garland in the playoffs, and now he's just going to get sold by James Harden in the playoffs. So I think that's fair.
I completely disagree with these fellas, man. I love this move. I love this move for one reason.
It's a needle mover?
No.
Okay, then you don't love the move.
There's one thing about me, bro. I hate mediocrity.
That's fair.
I despise it.
Yeah.
That is why I can't. That's why I can't watch like how people want you to just be fans of the teams you front. I love the Hawks. I love the Atlanta. As soon as the Hawks start winning, I'm going to buy the jersey. Like I go to the Hawks games still. Like I want them to win. I watch their games, but I can't just cheer for mediocrity when I know I can tell you don't give a fuck about this franchise, my nigga. Like I can tell. So, of course, I'm saying all of that to say the Cavs saw they weren't winning with this roster and tried something different. If it don't work, okay, it don't work, cool. James Harden is on a 2-year extension. He has this year plus next year. Yeah. You got 2 years to win it. If you don't, you off James Harden. Donovan Mitchell's still 28 years old, and you tried 2 different point guards. Now you know you might need to move off Donovan Mitchell, and we start over. Like, it's better than just going to war with some niggas you know not finna win. They not beating the Knicks. They too soft.
No, that's fair.
They too soft. They not beating the Knicks. Darius Garland get hurt too easily. He too little. He guard worse than James Harden. James Harden is an unwilling defender, but he has the size and the capability and the hands to play defense. Darius Garland has a size mismatch. He literally cannot do things. Right. So, try it. Yeah. And for the Clippers, I don't know why the fuck the Clippers did this, but they're the Clippers, and I really don't give a fuck what the Clippers do because they're the Clippers. Yeah. So
I think they did because he asked out. Like I think he just forced them.
Yeah, and
he always does.
They wasn't gonna give him 2 years, $80 million. Basically.
Right.
No, they said that they agreed to this trade without talking to James first. Yeah. Oh. Then they came to because James has a trade clause where a trade kicker where you got to pay him a certain percentage to trade him.
20.
Thank you. So yes, you have to do that. So they came to him after talking about the trade and having it done, and said, "Yo, we want to do this." Yeah. He said no, went back. And they was like, okay, now I don't know what to do. And then he asked for a trade because they came to him and did that behind his back.
So it's the first time where it wasn't him initiating it.
Right. We don't. That's a report. Okay. That's a report. I am not saying that's fact.
Y'all know he has 3 other trade requests since 2020.
Listen. I am not defending James Harden. Fuck no. I don't think this is gonna work. Let me start. Let me say that. I don't think this is working. Yeah. I am just saying I would rather, if I was a Cleveland Cavalier fan, I would be. We tried. And I get to watch one of the greatest players ever. So
you definitely want. I agree with your point there. Like, fuck it, let's try something.
Yeah. That's it. That's all.
Throw shit at the wall.
Yeah, we're not just gonna come back with the same team.
Exactly. So let's go through some more trades while we're here. Actually, I really like this one. The Celtics have landed Nikola Vucevic for Anthony Simons. And that sends Anthony Simons to the Chicago Bulls and, like I said, Vucevic to the Celtics. Yeah. The Celtics needed some size. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. The Celtics have been teetering back between 1 and 3 in the East. Them, Detroit, and the New York Knicks look like the teams to beat in the East this year. Those, in my opinion, are the 3 best teams in the East. Vucevic is a playmaking big. He is something that the Celtics have not had. Defensively, he helps zero. But he does help with rebounding,
Right.
and he helps them score the ball more. You know, the Celtics like to shoot a lot of threes. They like to play up and down. He does help with that.
Yeah.
A big that can push the pace in transition, step out and shoot the three like Horford could. So it's something that fits what the Celtics does and gives them another boost offensively. How do you guys like to move for the Celtics?
I hate Nikola personally.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't like European soft bigs, and Jaren Jackson is included in that. We're gonna talk about it in a second. I don't, and I feel like, well, ever since Al Horford left, this was a problem for the Celtics anyway. So you're kind of like they don't like you're not fixing it. So they're not. I mean, they're not trying to replace it or fix it. This is like side to that, but I feel like he's a hole on their defense on a team that didn't used to have a hole.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm Detroit and it's like, all right, Cade versus pick and roll versus Vucevic, like I like my chance. James Harden in the pick and roll. We talked about them. So, it really depends how he fits. I am definitely a Joe Mazzulla guy now. So
yeah, he's him.
Yeah, I'm definitely holding out to see how they fit.
Yeah, he solidified Missoula for sure. Yeah, I also have never liked Nikola at all. He's not very fond of him. However, I can see how his size and having someone into that roster, especially if you're sending Simons out and you're expecting to activate Tatum soon, I can see how that lineup makes more sense for the playoffs in the future. So it could work, but just me personally, I'm not a fan of the dude. I wouldn't be happy to give him my own money as the owner. But that's just me personally being a hater. But I could see how it works out. But I also am a fan of Simons, and I did like what he was doing. But if Tatum comes back, I guess it kind of offsets it. So I think I could see why they did it.
Quick question, surprise TikTok: is Tatum still top 5 if his team doesn't need him?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So Tatum is one of the 5.
All right. I was just.
Here's a better question. Do we think after JB has had his moment, I feel like JB has slowly been getting less and less humble, and I kind of respect it. Do we think that he wants his own, wants to be the show? Like, he's had his whole year of proving he can do it and be a top seed. Do you think he wants to have his own?
I think if Jaylen Brown leads the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals and they lose and he wants his own team, he is stupid. And I want to call him something else, but I'll get flagged. So you mean to tell me with Jason Tatum, you got to 2 finals and you won 1. Without Jason Tatum, you got to the Eastern Conference Finals and you lost. And now you want to say, oh, I want my own team because you got to the Eastern Conference Finals and lost. What sense does that make?
You're saying he should basically just be KD, be like, fuck it, let's all be great together type shit.
Yeah. I don't think Jaylen Brown is the best player on a championship team level player. And I don't think if the rest of the East was healthy and Jason Tatum was the only one that was not healthy, they would be a first-round exit, or they would be a second-round exit if they just had a great regular season. So I think it would be idiotic for him to do that, especially because he's on a $300 million deal. You can't get paid anymore else. What are you searching for? You won the Finals MVP. What else are you looking for besides a bunch of people telling you something you already know about yourself? So I don't understand why you would do that.
Let me shoot Jaylen Brown some bail. Let me pretend to be like if I was Jaylen Brown. That's that. He was already the best player on the championship team.
He was.
That's also a fair point.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're him, yes.
Yeah, you got that in your bag. Yeah.
And listen, I know Jason Tatum rebounds were very important. Jaylen Brown's averaging 29 right now. Jason Tatum wasn't averaging 29 last year. Of course, their team was more stacked, so you don't need to take as many shots and things like that. I just wanted it out there because in these Jason Tatum arguments, a lot of us were telling people it's like, hey, that's one of the best teams in the world. His 10 rebounds is not that important. And then he doesn't play a whole season, and they may win the East still, without him. Missing extra people, not just him. Drew Holiday's not there. They're missing a lot of parts. So I just wanted to, throw that, just because he's going to come back. We have not talked Jason because he hasn't been playing. There's no reason to talk about it. But he's about to come back soon. He thinks he's playing. So we can start the hate back up. Yeah. No, I just wanted to ask, just in his absence of the Celtics looking exactly how niggas thought they would look without him, what other top 5 players teams look like that? Because I've seen, of course, we argue Luka and Tatum. I saw the Mavericks without Luka. They were one of the worst teams in the league. You seen the Nuggets without Jokic. One of the worst teams in the league. When we put him in these, if Ant misses 25 games, the Timberwolves don't make the playoffs.
Okay, so do we think the rosters are do any of these other teams with top 5 players have a JB in the absence?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so
No, that's our point. That is our point.
But I'm saying, like, you're saying it as a detriment to JT is like he's out and they're still a top team. I'm like, yeah, because they are a top roster and they have another top player that can take other top 5 player.
You know,
another player.
It's like the Brock Purdy thing. It's like we say he's this.
No, we're not calling Jason Tatum Brock Purdy.
Yeah, like,
no, man,
okay.
no.
All right, look. I got to
remember what to do.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts. Let's do
Let him do it.
No. You're right. Let's say Jalen Hurts, NBA champion.
No, that's not what I wanted.
NBA champion Jalen Hurts, right?
NFL champion.
and like niggas think he corny. Niggas think he do it. Jalen Hurts, Jason Tatum. Let's put a mirror to them. We say, listen, Jalen Hurts is only this good because the niggas around him. So if he lose the people around him and he's not good, and niggas like, well, what do you expect? He doesn't have niggas around him. That's what we were saying. Like, do I think Jason Tatum is an amazing player, a top 10 player, top 15 player? Absolutely. Having him next to Anthony Edwards, Jokic, Giannis, Shea, and those niggas, I think was a little out of bounds. And all I'm saying is we have a sample size of information that leans to one way. That's all I'm saying. They were winning before Jason Tatum. They were winning with Jason Tatum. They're winning after Jason Tatum. I just don't think he's carrying the load of a Jokic, Ant, or Luka in Dallas. I just wanted to check.
If it's about load carrying, I could give you that.
Well, that when we say top 5, that's what we're talking about, right?
No, I'm just saying that he's
top
a
5
better
is like your ability,
player.
your accolades, it's your everything.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're a bit like when Jason Tatum is like when he do the interview, like I didn't play in the Olympics. Jason, you were not better than any of those niggas who played in the Olympics. The closest you could have gotten was Devin Booker, and I think Devin Booker played his role better than you would have.
That wasn't true. So okay.
Wait. Okay. I forgot. Listen, he's better than Derek White. He's better than Drew Holiday. I mean the niggas he was competing.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I wasn't even thinking because he's crazy and he's hilarious. He's not that crazy. Like I didn't think you were saying that. I am saying that was way more Steve Kerr than Jason Tatum. That's what I'm saying, and you know that. And you fucking know that.
That's a fact.
That was way more Steve Kerr than it was Jason Tatum. Not better than Devin Booker.
But it's crazy. Like we're same side. We're same coin, different sides.
We Professor X and Magneto.
Literally. You're right. But I think Steve Kerr didn't put him in because my reason. I don't think he like me and Steve Kerr probably agree with, and that's why he wasn't playing.
All right, bro. You got it, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Steve Kerr was like, I mean. Like he walked in.
You give Steve Kerr too much fucking credit.
He was like, I was all NBA first team. Yeah, it's not gonna save you here, but check ball, nigga. Like, nobody give a fuck. Like, Braun 10 times NBA first team. You like, I was all NBA first team, nigga. You don't look around the room. What are you talking about?
All right, bro, you got it. I'm not arguing with you today. We got 2 more weeks before we get into basketball for real. I will wait till then, man.
I will say Tatum didn't do himself any favors going in that interview and talking like that. And then at the same time, you see Howie joking about it with LeBron and being like hilarious about it.
For sure.
Like, it was too.
Well, he didn't make a jump shot for 3 weeks.
So,
and that was fact.
Listen, bro.
It's crazy.
He shouldn't have played, bro. Like, that's my whole thing. It's like, do I think with the roster you could have constructed a team where he was a starter, where he got high minutes, where he contributed a role? Of fucking course, dude. It's 12 amazing NBA players. Yes, I could have constructed a role for him. But for what Steve Kerr wanted, should he have been playing? No. And I will tell you why, guys. It's very, very simple. Steve Kerr likes to play a smaller brand of basketball. So he wanted LeBron playing the point. He wanted Steph at the 2. And he wanted 2 wings, Book, KD, Ant, Book, whatever version of that, to be able to be snipers and to be able to guard. And then he wanted a big to protect the paint, and that was Bam, that was Embiid. For you to be those wings, which is Jason Tatum, nobody's taking LeBron's role, nobody's taking Steph's role. You dumbass. You only had a chance to be Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker. Jason Tatum, from that finals through the Olympics, from when he stopped playing, was shooting 15% from 3. That's not an exaggeration. He was shooting 15% from 3 in the Olympics and all of the exhibition games and all of that. He was like 3 of 26 from the floor.
Stop whining.
No.
He shouldn't have been playing. We're done on that. Okay. The NBA All-Star rosters have been announced. So, like, who's actually playing? The first USA team, Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey. Okay, I see what they did. They went young players, vets, and then world. Okay. So the next team is Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, and Norman Powell.
Look at the names they got my boy JB with, man.
And the world, right? And the world,
I love it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, Dinvi Adavija, Luka Doncic, SGA, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Pascal Siakam, Kat, and Victor Wembanyama. Give me the vets, man. Give me the vets. The vets are winning this.
Unfortunately, as I am a Patriot, the world finna cram that shit. I ain't gonna lie. World finna beat the shit out of one of them teams.
Any team that Cat is on is doomed. That's all I gotta say.
Listen,
God damn.
Good fucking luck.
Hey, listen. They roll out Giannis, SGA, Luka, Wemby, and fucking Jokic. Yeah. Cancel Christmas. That shit is over.
Listen,
they gonna play they gonna have 3 centers on the court. They gonna have Giannis, Jokic, and Wemby on the court.
Yeah, those lineups are so.
Giannis isn't playing. His cough is fucked up. Giannis is not gonna play.
Right, you know it's
actually, let's yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Let me table that.
He might play a quarter.
I'll tell you that.
He might play a quarter.
He's trying to see what his favorite chopped cheese spot is. That's what he's doing.
So that's a perfect segue. That's the last thing we have. I don't want to post a talk on this because it's probably gonna be happening by the time we get it posted. So, real quick, where do y'all think Giannis is going?
Minnesota.
Unfortunately, I agree. The delusionist in me wants to say New York, but as time goes on,
I'm right there with you, brother.
I could just very much see the alert coming out of the Knicks being like, we love the makeup of our current team.
Yeah.
We think we can compete for and it's just the lamest shit ever. Y'all have not had a player of Giannis's quality in
ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah.
I don't know why. Don't get me.
Yeah, I want the Warriors to trade for him real bad. I did see a report that come out today that Draymond Green's camp is preparing to be traded. So it is very possible that he does end up in Golden State. But if he has the option between Golden State and Minnesota, he's going to Minnesota. But there would be absolutely no fucking reason for him to go to Golden State. I'm the second biggest Steph Curry fan in the world. Some niggas on Twitter that love that nigga to death. But I love Steph Curry a lot. That's my guy. And I would love to see him win another championship. Forget win. I would just like to see him compete again. I would just like to see. I would just like to see all of the highest guys compete one more time at the highest level. That's why I'm so happy KD's on Houston.
Yeah.
So the Warriors their roster sucks, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If y'all were to get him, y'all would be fleecing them because it's just there's no package that would make sense that I would be happy with getting Giannis for this.
And I will be the first to admit, Kuminga's a ball player. I won't lie. Kuminga's gonna go somewhere and flourish. He's gonna be an 18 to 28 game guy and can be a third player on an option that is on a team that is built for his skill set. The Warriors just are not built for his skill set. Everybody, Moody is a solid 3-and-D player, but he's not worth a Giannis trade. And then the rest of them niggas, they suck. So, and if you had Jimmy to throw in there, get rid of it would kind of make sense because you're just trying to rebuild. But now Jimmy gone. So, and then on the Warriors side, who the fuck are you putting around them niggas if you do trade for Giannis? So I agree. It's Minnesota.
Y'all are the unction plus a bunch of
I would love to see him in Charlotte as well. I'm really big on Charlotte.
I actually don't want Charlotte to mess that up. I really like what Charlotte got going.
No. That's what I'm saying. They need to do what the Spurs did, which is, oh shit, we hit these draft picks, get DeJounte Murray the fuck out of here. We need to get all you old niggas, Grant Williams,
Bridges.
All you niggas that kept a fucked up locker room, all you niggas who are not good enough, all you niggas who are not LaMelo, Knuckle, and the young guys. You niggas who are used to losing, we need y'all out.
That's fair. That's not
you got to burn the old weeds. And I think Khan on his rookie contract, Brandon Miller still young, LaMelo still young. They got the nigga from the African nigga from the Clippers, the 3, I forget his name, but they have a lot of young talent. I feel like if this is a great time to we're the Hornets, we're not gonna be good again. Swing.
Yeah, honestly, and that's my favorite move personally because I want Giannis to stay in the East.
He has to stay in the East,
dude.
Bro.
Every top 10 player, every top 10 player other than Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum would be in the East. Yeah. I mean West, that's ridiculous, bro. You can't do that.
Facts.
So, all right, that was our NBA segment. I promise we'll get back to it soon. All right, do we want to go to Super Bowl or the fall off next?
I feel like Super Bowl is gonna be shorter.
All right,
so get it out the way.
Yeah, because the Super Bowl is the thing next week. We're gonna be 2 hours on the Super Bowl next week. So it's just teams. Or we could do 1 minute, depending if the Patriots.
Depending on how the game goes.
Depending on how the game goes. We might not talk about it. Because I promise you, if the Ravens got to the Super Bowl and they lost like 35-3, we would not do episode. Like everything I love, I would text you like, bro, I'm not.
I
couldn't do
now, as an official member of the show, cannot let that happen. I think it would be a disservice to the fans. I'll come in here and do it myself.
I'm a sore ass loser, bro. I would be in this bitch so sad, bro.
Listen, nigga, I am a notoriously sore loser. I am one of the sorest.
They called me to come in here after Jalen Hurts had 0 completions in the second half and have the nerve to talk about being a sore loser. Shut the fuck up, get your ass up, and do the fucking pod.
When I lose pickup basketball games and take the ball and throw it across the gym, like I'm a sore fucking loser, bro.
I was telling niggas who I was playing 2K with, like, bro, I don't even like winning. Like, I win, get off the game, don't change me at all. I lose, I'm mad as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, man. Super Bowl, it's the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 61. Super Bowl is 60. Yeah. Super Bowl 60, damn. Man. We're going, man.
Yeah.
Seahawks, Patriots.
Yes, sir.
14-3 versus 14-3. We have a young phenom at quarterback in Drake May. We have the OG vet, turnaround, comeback season, second phase of the career, America's favorite comeback story, Sam Darnold as a quarterback. We have two excellent young coaches in Mike Vrabel and Mike McDonald, two defensive gurus. On the defensive side of the ball, we have Newton Williams. We have Christian Gonzalez on one side. Two young phenoms, arguably the best corner in the NFL. On the Seahawks, we have Tariq Woolen, as Ish said earlier, one of the most gifted corners we have ever seen in the NFL. And then we have the Cowboys vet, DeMarcus Lawrence, and the rest of the more ball players around that defense. Yep. The scene is set. The stage is set. We got it on NBC with Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth, who caveat, Mike and Chris are Joe and Troy.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
No, I said or.
Oh, you
like
said
which one is better? Which duo is better? Yeah.
Oh, Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah, as much as I love to hate on Chris, I hate Troy.
I love Chris and Troy. I actually do just like Troy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love Troy.
He did that weird shit with Caleb earlier this year. I don't like hate, but like I don't be excited to hear Troy Aikman.
Okay,
it's deeper than rap for me. You know why I hate Troy.
Yeah. Okay. But
he be hate like you be. Caleb,
I know what you are.
Caleb didn't do a mean with that nigga. He spent the entire game hating on that nigga.
Yeah, it'd be blatant for sure.
The scene is set, man. We got two great teams. In my opinion, I do think these are the two best teams this year in the NFL. Mm-hmm. I'm very excited. Well, actually, like two of the three number one teams, because I think the Rams are also the best team in the NFL. They just caught a bad strike. But I'm very excited. This is Ish's team, so he gets the floor. Yes. How are you feeling, bro? It's the week of. Yeah. Last week, it was cool. We had a long time away from. We still had the Grammys and everything. Mm-hmm. How are you feeling? And it's not only, this could be like the best weekend of your life, because this J.Cole album could suck, and then the Patriots could win the Super Bowl. Yeah. And like
J.Cole could diss Drake on his album, get dissed on Saturday. That's on the board.
Like I guarantee you,
Drake could smoke that nigga this Saturday.
Yeah, bro.
I'll give you that. I want you to be happy, but the album is not gonna
suck. Oh, I just said that. Theatrics.
Right.
But how are you feeling, my dog?
No, I'm excited. I told you just downstairs. Every day we get closer to the game, I get more confident. Every day, we get more confident.
Like Thanos.
Yeah, every time I pull a layer deeper, where I was more worried about playing the Rams per se, just because Puka and Devontae Adams are just so great individually together.
Yeah, and Stafford, the more proven quarterback.
Yeah, and Stafford, but see, Stafford, Stafford's weird because Stafford doesn't move, so I'm not worried about Stafford as much because I just feel like we would just dominate stat. If we keep any quarterback we can keep in the pocket, I think we can beat just because how good that D line is. But as we get closer to the game, I'm liking our chances more and more because first of all, we'll talk about, just to open it up, which quarterback we trust more. Yep. Mm-hmm. I am waiting for them to pull that mask off Sam Darnold. Okay. I love Sam Darnold. Okay. I think Sam Darnold a fake demon. I think Sam Darnold is a great team level quarterback. I think he can, he's in that, we talked about it last week, he's in that Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts-esque range where you can have a lot of success, you can run the offense, you can be a great player, but he's not in that Mahomes, Josh Allen category. Yeah. Sam Darnold led the league in turnovers. And he's going up
This year?
against
Yeah.
and he's going up against the hottest defense in the league.
Yeah.
So I feel like we got the better quarterback, we got the better coach, and I feel like we have the better defense. I think the story of this playoffs since the Patriots win the Super Bowl is we played the four best defenses in the NFL, and we were the better defense on the field every single game, in my opinion. Of course, I'm a Pats fan, so my opinion is completely skewed based on how much I love the Pats.
Mm-hmm.
But when I look at the Texans game, one of the greatest defenses we've seen up until this point. Drake made through 3 touchdowns. We were able to run the ball, close the game, and we just dominated that game on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Go to the Broncos game. That one's a little fairs because we only had 10, but they only had 3.
Yeah.
But half the game doesn't kind of count because of the snow.
Yeah.
But I think it's completely possible. We talked about the Seahawks defense for 2 weeks, and the Patriots defense outplays them.
All right. So I'll go to the question he kind of posed in the middle of that was, who do I trust more, Sam or Drake?
Yeah.
And for issues exact reason, I'm going to go Drake. I believe that Sam Darnold is still Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
And that big game ghost will come to fruition.
Yeah.
Because this is the biggest game.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just one of those guys that believes the right guy always wins. I don't believe in coincidence with winning.
Right.
I believe that the better team always wins in the biggest games.
Right.
Not in the, like a regular season game, anything can happen. But
Right.
in the biggest games, the better guy is always going to look like the better guy.
Right.
And this is football, so it's a team sport. So if you have a situation like Patrick Mahomes a couple of years ago with no offensive line, obviously that's skewed. But I think like last year, Jalen Hurts was the best player on that field. Mm-hmm. He was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL last year, and he was the best quarterback in the playoffs from game 1 throughout the wild card. Mm-hmm. And the Eagles were the best team from the playoffs from game 1 throughout the wild card, throughout every round. And they won, and they should have won. And I can go back and do that with NBA, with all of that.
Yeah,
I agree.
And so I say that, all of that to say, Sam Darnold just isn't that guy. And that's a simple analysis. Yeah. I think some analysis need to be detailed, but I think in the biggest games where people that don't watch football that are in the audience. So I want you to understand that there are dogs in sports. Yeah. In sports, there are real dogs, like Justin Bieber at the Grammys. Yeah. It's real dogs. And some of them have it's dogs that show up in the regular season, like your boy James Harden. Yeah. That boy a dog in the regular season. But then it's big dogs. And they come out when the lights get the brightest. And I think Sam Darnold has earned the category dog. But you do not. And he is not a big dog. And I think that will reign true on Sunday. Yeah. And as I close, I do want to say, that does not mean the Seahawks cannot win this game. I absolutely believe Sam Darnold can go out there, throw for 194 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions, and the Seahawks win. Because I think their defense is that good. But I do not think we're going to walk out of here on Sunday, and it's going to be Sam Darnold threw for 304 touchdowns, or 250 yards and 3 touchdowns like he did last week. I do not think that is going to happen. Part of that is because of Sam Darnold, and part of that is because I love the Patriots defense. Yeah. Who do you trust more?
I completely echo what you said.
Nice.
Very much so, to the point where my pick, I'm going into it thinking that the Seahawks are going to win. I 100% trust Drake more. I think Drake is a big dog. I think that he's him. I think he has an illustrious career ahead of him. I don't think it's going to be his last time here. Yeah. I think in a lot of times the big dogs, their story is that they lose first before they come back and win. I could very much see that happening this time. Yeah. There's storylines that go along with this. I think that the Seahawks have to get retribution for that goal line pick. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things. Sam Darnold, we've been waiting for the mask to come off, and we've seen it a couple times throughout the regular season. While I do trust Drake May more, I think the Seahawks are such a well-oiled machine. Yeah. We're combining the genius of Clint Kubiak and the mastermind of Mike McDonald. You know about Mike McDonald.
Yeah, legend.
Bro, and one thing about Mike McDonald, he has aura. Yeah. It's
well, not next to Mike Vrabel. Picture posted right here.
Listen, it's serious. I watched the Seahawks hype videos. I thought I was about to play. Yeah. you brought up Tariq Woolen, very solid player. We gotta talk about if this draft didn't take place, the Seahawks are not here. We're talking about Nick Emmanwori.
Yeah.
An absolute demon.
Baby
Kyle Hamilton
baby,
adjacent.
Yeah, baby Kyle Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton adjacent.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, the combination of what I think, because I love Gonzo. Definitely arguably best corner. But I've seen Gonzo get got a couple times in the playoffs. We've seen it happen. JSN just had the best wide receiver year this year. You know what I'm saying? And their offense goes through him. If you look, like, in terms of who gets the majority of the passes, like, almost no one else really barely gets anything.
Yeah.
And you know what's going to him, and they still can't stop it.
Right.
Because Kubiak is scheming that shit up. It is serious. I just think that all the cogs in the machine are so strong and so powerful, along with the storyline. The Patriots they have such a bright future. And I think that it's more likely that this is the stepping stone for a great career for Drake more than him just stepping in and doing it right away. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts had to lose first. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, you know.
Well, Mahomes didn't lose his first. Brady didn't lose his first.
Mahomes is different, bro. We're going to see.
Listen,
That's where you're leading to?
That's where I'm leading, is where Drake May in the playoffs has had first of all, people are like ODing on Drake May's playoff performance. First of all, one of the games against the best defense in the league, I thought he played amazing. Throwing 3 touchdowns, and no one in the last 24 games versus the Texans has done that in the playoffs is like huge. Like
he also got like 5 turnovers from CJ though.
Yeah, but like a lot of those like the case, like the one-handed Keyshawn Boutte, like that's a long throw. Like he's him. That's what I'm saying. 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns on the Texans is hard.
He made the
first drive, the first touchdown of the game. That was just off the strength. But the Broncos, listen, hell of a defense. I thought he played mid at best. He ran the ball well. We scored what we needed to. The Chargers game, I thought he played pretty good versus Chargers. He played just good enough. I think people are forgetting the year Drake May had coming into this. Like, people are talking about Drake May like he is a product of the defense. This defense didn't even get back to what it was until week 15. Yeah. So I think it is completely possible that we blow the doors off of them. Genuinely. I think the thing with the Seahawks offense going into this is we are coming off the backs of them playing the Rams, playing the 49ers, 2 defenses that are at best sub average in the second half of the year. The 49ers played hella hard. They had niggas from Twitter on their defense. The Rams defense just not that good compared to the Patriots defense. I don't think the Seahawks are going to be able to move the ball consistently because the Seahawks won't be able to run Kenneth Walker. And that's the biggest secret of the Seahawks is what you mentioned is they don't pass the ball that much. They run the ball, get tight boxes, and take shots and are explosive. I think what you're going to see is going to be 4 defensive linemen. We're going to have maybe 1 or 2 backers in there, and everything's going to stay in front. You are not getting anything over the top. And you're going to ask Sam Darnold for 5 drives to go 10 plays without any mistakes, mixed with a ton of pressure because the Seahawks D-line, O-line is not amazing. This Patriots D-line is the best interior rush in the game. And normally, if this was – damn, you can't do this to MC. Or kind of can. If this was the Bears with Caleb, I wouldn't be as worried about the interior D-line. Or if it was the Ravens with Lamar. Or the Bills with Josh Allen. Like, I wouldn't be as worried because they are used to playing on the move for a whole game. I think Sam Darnold is not comfortable if he's going to have to drop back 40 times, moving 20 of those times. And the thing, and that's why football is so beautiful, is like Sam Darnold can have an amazing game and make 4 mistakes and they get their shit throttled.
True.
And I think that is I genuinely think that is on the board.
All right, so my next question is, do you trust the Seahawks defense or do you trust the Patriots defense more? Yeah. After that, you're talking about how Sam Darnold has that Sam Darnold gene, but you haven't spoke about the Seahawks defense. Yes. So do you think that Seahawks defense is better? Yeah. Nelson, I'll start with you. What defense are you going into with more trust?
Yeah, I think I trust Seattle more. And I think that you brought up a great point about I essentially think that the way that the way that Seattle is going to attack from their secondary to their pass rush, like we've seen, Drake May went against 3 top defenses in the playoffs, and I think he, like you said, played well, solid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But besides the Chargers game, just because they were in hell, and salute to y'all defense for that.
Yeah.
But there wasn't competent quarterback play from those other 2 games to even let it be competitive. You can have a great defense, but if your offense isn't stringing together long drives, your defense is always on the field, and you're going to give up points. While we agreed, we think Sam is a dog, but he's not that dog. I think you're just going to get enough competent play, way more than what we got out of those last 2 games, that at bare minimum, from Seattle's defense alone, let's say y'all both, it's a gritty defensive game, I think it will be a close, low-scoring defensive game. I don't see a scenario where Mike McDonald's defense gets the doors blown off of them, and I just think Sam is going to give you way more than you got out of Stidham and C.J. Stroud the last 2 games. Enough to – I do not see a blowout being on the table.
Okay, let me ask you, if Sam Darnold was in those situations, do you think he would have played better than those quarterbacks he did play? Yes. Herbert, Stroud, of course, Stidham.
Easily Stidham.
Definitely, yeah. But Stroud and Herbert, do you think he plays better?
Yes, definitely Stroud for sure. Stroud was terrible.
What about Herbert?
Yes.
Yeah.
See,
Herbert has a reputation of just horrible playoff performances, so I feel like I know who he is.
And
now.
part of
Herbert, talking about Sam Darnold.
And the problem with Herbert is the plays for Herbert were there, and he wouldn't throw the ball. Sam Darnold doesn't have that problem.
Yeah.
I 1,000% agree. I think my problem with let me answer your question first of all, and I'm going to say something that may look insane in a week. I think Mike Vrabel outcoaches Mike McDaniel. I think Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels, who have played or been a part of, I'm going to say, I think it's 12 Super Bowls or 9 Super Bowls between them. I think they come in more prepared than the Seahawks. I think we are first. The Seahawks defense, and we talked about this, about him going to the NFC West and him being the Shanahan cracker. What those teams did and what they had to defend coming into the Super Bowl is not the way the Patriots play. And for context, that was the 3rd time they played the Rams. That was the 3rd time they played the 49ers. Like, this is what they've been familiar to.
Yeah.
I feel like in a combination of Josh McDaniels, 2 weeks to prepared against the Legion of Boom, prepared against some of the best defenses ever, is going to provide a floor for Drake May. And I feel like Sam Darnold is a quarterback you cannot prepare a floor for, if that makes sense. I feel like if the Patriots defense put Sam Darnold in the same positions they put Justin Herbert, they put C.J. Stroud, and they put Stidham in, I think he's going to crumble the same way. That has been my problem with the playoff coverage up until this point. Is it's like when we talk about the Patriots, the Rams move the ball consistently on the Seahawks defense at will as much as they want to. But going into the Super Bowl, I constantly hear how good the Seahawks defense is. But when we talk about the Patriots defense, they're like, yeah, what was C.J. Stroud doing? That's not what he wanted to do. He was forced into a lot of those mistakes. Almost all his worst mistakes were forced on him some way by the Patriots defense. It wasn't like he just forgot how to play quarterback. And the same thing with Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert definitely did not take the risk that you need to score the ball. But the risk he did take turned out horrible. When he did try to run, that nigga almost got knocked out. I feel like we can rattle Sam Darnold just the way we rattled these other quarterbacks.
So my answer to this is the Seahawks, and it has to do with one person that you mentioned and you told a lie about, Mike McDonald. And he is not getting outcoached. Will it be even? Probably. Outcoached? Neither way. Yeah, no. Mike McDonald is going to have this defense so prepared.
He's special, bro.
And this is my thing. This is why I am choosing the Seahawks. All right, so if I think Mike McDonald is the best defensive mind in football, I think Vrabel is 2 or 3.
Right.
But if I think JSN is a top 10 player and playmaker in football, I don't think there's a top 50 playmaker in football on the Patriots. And that is what separates them.
Yes.
The Patriots and that defense has to prepare for a superstar.
Right.
And even if you do your plan earlier of, and this is me and Ish talking on the hallway, so sorry. We're gonna the Belichick plan.
Yeah. Put the number 1 corner. Put Christian Gonzalez. I'll just say the plan.
Yeah.
Put Christian Gonzalez on Cooper Kupp the entire for those situations where you want to play man. Put Christian Gonzalez on Cooper Kupp. Put Marcus Jones the safety over the top on JSN. And if somebody else beats you, somebody else beats you.
And the idea of that is obviously, Christian Gonzalez is so good. Yeah. He's not looking at Cooper Kupp no more because he's on him.
Right.
And now you have 2 people guarding JSN.
Yeah.
But what that leaves room for, and what a great offensive mind is going to explore, is you're taking someone out of position to put them in position for JSN, and that is what double teaming does. Yeah. So I believe Clint Kubiak has more to explore and exploit with his game plan than the Patriots will with their lack of weapons. And I like the Patriots' weapons. I don't think they're as bad as everyone is saying.
Right.
But having a JSN for you to have to prepare a scheme for and then make people play, this B- receiver is now a B+ receiver. This C+ receiver is now a B- receiver because of the attention JSN is getting. The Patriots the Seahawks do not have that problem in their schematics. Okay. And Mike McDonald does not have that problem in his game plan. And that means I believe that it makes his defense better and more prepared. And I don't even say more prepared. That's wrong because that's coaching. But I do believe their defense will play better. Okay. And I know that's a little contradictory with me saying I trust Drake more.
Right.
But I trust Drake to be a game changer in this game. Yeah. And I trust Sam Darnold to rely on his playmakers.
I like that. So this is when I say let me add to when I say I think he's going to outcoach him. I think it's on the board the Seahawks defense is more prepared than the Patriots defense, of course. But when I say he's going to outcoach him, game management, 4th and short, punter kick, game management, Mike Vrabel has been the best game management coach I've watched since Bill. And this includes when he was in Tennessee and he was outsmarting Bill in the playoffs. I feel like Mike Vrabel's big game experience combined with Josh McDaniels' big game experience is going to manage the game a lot better because it won't be as much on Drake, if that makes sense. With Kubiak and Darnold and Mike McDonald not being the offensive engine on his team, he doesn't really manage the offense in a way that Josh McDaniels and Mike Vrabel are going to be able to manage. So I feel like while for Drake May, it'll be more like Mike Vrabel and McDaniels trying to keep the car on track, it's going to be trying to have Sam Darnold and Clint Kubiak keep the car on track. And I think for a coordinator that doesn't, this is your first Super Bowl. And you're calling these plays, I feel like it's going to be more of a, let's just say more of a tense experience for someone calling their plays for the first time in the Super Bowl versus someone calling their plays in the 7th or 8th time.
You're right.
Josh McDaniels.
That's no doubt. That's no doubt. You can't
I would not be surprised if this game came to 3 4th down choices.
Decision making is going to be huge.
I do want to say I disagree with your point earlier about you guys being able to flood them. I don't think either team can blow either team out. I don't think the quarterback play will be good enough. I don't think the defenses I don't think either defense is bad enough to give up that many, to get flooded. That's my thing. I think either, and in the Super Bowl, the moments are the moments. So I think when even if it gets 10-0 and y'all are up, and y'all need to stop real bad. Yeah. I trust the Seahawks defense in this moment to be like, we got to get a stop, and y'all go get 3 and make it a 1. And the Seahawks will get 3 to make it a 1-score game. So a blowout is so far away from what I think has happened. I don't think either team gets to 25 points. So I think this is a very low-scoring defensive battle game. Yeah. And I actually agree with you. I think it's going to come down to the 4th quarter and what quarterback converts the 3rd or 4th down. I really think that's all this is going to come down to.
This is what I let me say this. I think either team can get blown out. I think these teams are so good, especially in all 3 phases. I think the Seahawks easily with Rashid
game breaker
can break the game open on special teams play. I feel the same way about Marcus Jones on the other side. Yeah. And that's the thing. I think one of these teams can get blown out and their defense can play good. I think it's very possible on the board for both teams that your defense allows 17 and they score 27. I think it's very possible, like, well, not 27, but like, all right, on full fields, you allow 17, but there was 2 turnovers that put you on a 30.
Fair.
They get to 27. I don't think Seattle could give up 30 points on defense, but
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a pick six, fumble, like a game-changing play outside of the offenses being on that could be devastating for either team. Like, if the Patriots were down 10-0, you throw a pick, you're getting flooded.
Yeah.
And same thing with the Seahawks. So I think I think that is what makes the Super Bowl just like, that's why it kind of never happens, probably, that everyone is so fucking tense.
Yes.
That in 3 plays, this game could get out of hand.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Yeah. The Seahawks defense have only had 2 instances this season where a quarterback has had 2 or more passing touchdowns. Yeah. Both times with Matt Stafford.
Yep.
This defense this season has 2 games this season where a quarterback has 100 passer rating. That is Baker Mayfield and that is Matt Stafford. Drake May, on the other hand, if you look at his numbers against non-playoff teams versus the playoff teams, against the playoff teams, they're not bad, but they're different. Like, in his last 8 games against playoff teams, he has only thrown 8 touchdowns. And he has 4 interceptions, averaging about 245 yards a game in those games. And that's not horrible, but that isn't, I'm going to flood you worthy. I don't think the Patriots also have the offense to flood anybody. I don't think they're there yet. Every high-scoring game from the Patriots came against a bad defense. This is funny. Zach Orr is the worst defensive coordinator ever, and if anybody hires him, he's an idiot. The only 300-yard game Drake May had this season was against the fucking Ravens, who gave up a Hall of Fame game to fucking everybody. Naylor had his best game of the season. Jamar Chase had his best game of the season. Joe Burrow had his only good game against the season. Josh Allen looked like a Superman. Like, this team looked – the Chiefs looked like they was on the way back against the Ravens. Like, that Ravens defense was horrible. So – I am just on the side of this game is as even as a Super Bowl can get. Yeah. Like, that is where I'm at. I felt that way about the Chiefs and the Eagles last year. Like, we got a Hall of Fame legendary player. I think the Eagles had the coaching advantage, but the Eagles had the – did I say that right? The Chiefs had the coaching advantage, but the Eagles had the personnel advantage. Right. But which one was going to keep what in the game, and the Eagles' talent prevailed. Yeah. Actually dominated. Prevailed. So I am very excited for this game to play out, and I do not believe that it can be a blowout. But my next question to Nelson is, who are your X factors for the Seahawks? Who are your X factors for the Patriots? You can give me 2, you can give me 3, but give me some for each team.
Yeah. I definitely think Kenneth Walker has to be an X factor for the Seahawks. The thing about the Seahawks is they run the ball a lot, but they don't necessarily run it great. Yep. I forget what the average was, but it wasn't a crazy average. They just spam the run and then do a lot of play action, and they make the game as easy for Sam Darnold as possible. Right. And I think the closest thing to a flood you're going to get is a 10-point deficit. I think you could get like a 13-3, like the Rams-Patriots Super Bowl. Yeah. And that's like if Kenneth Walker is completely stuffed. It was easier when Charbonnet was in the mix. You can play with both of them. Now that he's gone, it's a bigger load for Walker.
Pause.
Pause. So I think that he has to be an X factor. He has to be effective. He has to make the Patriots respect the run. And honestly, you're gonna have to scheme around it too. You're gonna have to run some stretches. You got to get away from Milton. You know what I'm saying? As an Eagles fan, I know about Milton. I know what he do. You know,
big dogs eating January. Big dogs eating
January. He's a game wrecker, and you know what? And as a fan of the game, I'm okay with whatever team wins. You know, but I'll be happy to say if Milton wins back to back. You know, salute to my boy.
The reverse Chris Long.
You know what I'm saying? Literally, bro. Yeah. Literally. But yeah, so I definitely would say him. I mentioned him earlier again, but I'm gonna bring him up again, man. Amen, Warrior, bro. The Seahawks don't get to where they got this season without him. You could put him in the box. You could put him in coverage, no matter where he is. Insane tackler. To be that tall and that fast, to be able to fly all over the field is literally just a game changer. So I think that, and to Daniel's point, there's just not as many weapons for the Patriots. Listen, Kayshon Boutte earned a fan out of me this year, though. That dude, he's different.
That's a dog.
He's as different as a superstar is. He's literally he's just the most different role player.
TJ Husmanzada works. You know what I mean? Torrey Smith from the Baltimore Ravens.
Amendola, bro.
Yeah.
I can't put you on any kind of crazy tier, but there's no better role player that I'd want to underpay but give me crazy value on a team than him. Yeah. So I think that you have to take advantage of the fact that it's not a crazy amount of weapons out there, and the coverage just needs to be on point, and pass rush make it do what it do. So those are my two guys for the Seahawks. Patriots, it's gonna be kind of similar because I really do see it as being like a ground and pound, manage the game kind of thing. Outside of a few plays, where the quarterback's gonna have to do something miraculous because that's always what it takes in these games. But I'm gonna go like it's gonna be a combo of the Travion Stevenson thing, and are them boys going to be effective? Like, just the pacing and the sequencing from both OCs is going to be so huge of how you're putting together drives. There's been like I do agree with you with the experience of McDaniels and stuff, but there's been times where I've seen some stuff in the playoffs, and I'm just like McDaniels, like I don't know if that was it. I don't know if that was the drive what we needed. You know what I'm saying? So the ability to sequence drives with the run and the pass. And make it make sense and be effective, I think, is going to be really huge. So, I'm going to say the running attack for the Patriots as well. And then, honestly, if I'm throwing a third, I'm pushing Shaheed for the Seahawks, too. I forgot about him. But he's just always an X factor. He's a game breaker. That's my main one for the Patriots. I mean, because you can't have an X factor be the freaking quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I really do think that.
It's a super long old joke where niggas was arguing with Dale like, yo, can Anthony Edwards be the X Factor?
Bro, dog. Like, I have never, like, in my life been so confused arguing with some niggas. It's my brother's partner, so, like, they older, they stupid. And we was talking about the, like, Warriors-Lakers series, and I was like, the X Factor in this series, I believe I was like, it's Kuminga or somebody. And they was like, nah, Steph Curry. I said, what?
If that's the case, then everyone would have the same X factor every single time.
Bro, and I'm talking about for 3 or 4 days, they would not stop telling me and my brother, like, no, the X factor is this because if Steph Curry don't play good, then they gonna lose.
If Steph Curry don't play, it's not a conversation.
Right?
You don't even need to show up.
What
to
are
the
we
game.
talking? Okay, so that's why he made that joke. I'm sorry. But my X factors, great list. I'm gonna copy some of yours. So my X factor. I'm going to go to the other side of the ball because I know, like Chris Jones, you know what the fuck that nigga going to do. I know Milton Williams going to show up. So my X factor for the Patriots defense is Christian Barmore. And it is for the same reason you said, if you can stop the run and you can make Sam Darnold drop back 40 times, this game is the Patriots. This game is the Patriots.
I'm cheesing thinking about my 2 DTs.
The X factor for the Seahawks, let me tell you a story. In every Super Bowl, there is a moment. In every close Super Bowl, there is a moment or a play that happens, and you're like, it's destiny. A Rashid Shaheed kick return or punt return in the third or fourth quarter would feel like destiny.
It'll take the life out of the stadium.
His ability on the punt and kick return and a screen pass. I'll throw that in there too, a 70, 80-yard screen pass to just take the top off of a defense.
Even just a vert. He can get a vert. He can just go out there and get a vert.
Is detrimental because nothing hurts worse in the playoffs than in the playoffs, but especially in the Super Bowl, it's quick drives. You want your drives in the playoffs to go 12 plays, 10 plays. Make it hard. Make them have to not make a mistake. Yes, exactly. So that can change this game, so I'm going Rashid Shaheed. On the other side, very similar. I am going for the Patriots. For the Seahawks, I am going DeMarcus Lawrence. And I'm going DeMarcus Lawrence, and I know that's the best defensive line, and we just kind of made fun of that. But the football has so many players, and it's like two best players.
It's not like he TJ Watt.
DeMarcus. He older, it's okay.
Yeah, he a cowboy. Everybody thinks him nigga sucks.
DeMarcus Lawrence being able to, and actually let me throw Leonard Williams in there, their other defensive end. Let me throw both of them in there. Them being able to set the edge and keep Drake May in the pocket, and also let the front of, so you keep contained, and then you get your D tackles, you get a push, and you collapse the pocket. That is what their goal should be. I think the Patriots don't rely on their run game the same way the Seahawks do.
Right.
I believe Drake May can sit back and be cool dropping back 35 times.
Yeah.
But Drake May can't be cool dropping back 35 times if he don't have the protection.
Right.
And Will Campbell has not been great.
Right.
So whoever is lined up on that, so that's what should have been the X factor. Whoever the fuck is lined up on Will
really
Campbell.
Listen, had a good game versus Benito, but the Texans, listen, that's Will Anderson, fam. Listen, hey,
So
I thought he played great versus us. What we say if it was Myles Garrett? Myles Garrett sacked us 5 times. I was like, man, what a great job. What a great job we did.
You can't even get mad like it's not Garrett.
So that is my X factor for the Seahawks defense. And then for the Patriots offense, and just in case that was confusing, defense for the Patriots, Christian Barrymore. Defense for the Seahawks, Leonard Williams, DeMarcus Lawrence. Offense for the Seahawks, Rashid Shaheed. Yep. Now, offense for the Patriots, I'm sticking in the same theme as the Seahawks. Kayshawn Boutte.
I like that.
I need 2.
Yeah.
I need 2. 25, 35-yard plays, 1 touchdown. I need 1 long reception I need a heartbreaking deep ball.
Yeah.
And at the end of a half,
Yeah.
it can even be a tone setter. Yeah. It can be first possession y'all get. Right. Give me 35, 40 yards over the middle and give me that. Yeah. And then at the fourth quarter, I need a moment where they're not expecting you to go deep and you go deep anyway and you complete the pass. Kayshawn Boutte is my X factor for the Patriots.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not going to do Seahawks because fuck them niggas.
Yeah,
but,
bro, you don't got to talk about this. There's no, in your brain, the Seahawks cannot win. Keep it that way.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Words got power, bro.
I had a dream we won the Super Bowl already. I had a dream, and this is why I didn't like offer that earlier, because in the dream it was like so unbelievable that if this shit happened, like we're gonna pod that same night. The way the game was like 50-48, like on some nut shit.
Oh
like,
my god!
If that happened,
nigga was playing Madden in the dream.
I genuinely remember thinking like, yo, 48 not enough, we just gonna lose. Like, and then we got a safety. Like it was amazing.
Oh fuck no.
So, but 2 X factors for the game. And in true X Factor, I'm really taking true X Factor faction where the niggas watching this TikTok, I'm like, what the fuck? Kyle Williams. I think Kayshawn Boutte has moved forward in the. I know, like we talked about, we don't have an amazing like wide receiver core.
But you got guys.
Kayshawn Boutte has been known as the #1 corner killer, in that role, like y'all said. So I feel like there will be eyes on Kayshawn in certain moments that Kyle Williams, who I've been saying since we drafted Kyle Williams, I have been raving.
That dream was crazy.
Yeah. That's a real dream. That is a fever dream.
Trying to go back to sleep.
Kyle Hamilton and Christian Gonzalez. Oh my God, that would be such a great defense. But Kyle Hamilton, I did this shit again. Kyle Williams, Kyle Williams, since he has been drafted, since he touched down in the New England Patriots organization, everyone has been raving about one specific thing that he does amazingly. We talk about the Patriots wide receiver core. Everybody has a move. Cap throws the shield, fucking Black Widow shoots the gun. Everybody on the Patriots has a specific thing, and Kyle Williams' release bag is incredible. One of the best just at winning at the line, throw the ball.
Right.
And we saw that a couple times. We tried Pat Surtain in the first quarter. If you leave a little room to the sideline, Kyle Williams, we could score. But Kyle Williams, he had a touchdown. I can't remember, was it Texans or Chargers? He's already had like an amazing big catch. I think he caught the touchdown versus the Chargers in the corner. But amazing, like, big play receiver guy. I think Kyle Williams is the speed X factor to you have on one side Emmanuel, and then what's the really good corner name? Witherspoon on one side, and you got Tariq Woolen on the backside, one-on-one, and Kyle Williams just absolutely flambés his shit for a touchdown that nobody expects. Nobody's ever heard of this nigga. I think Kyle Williams is a huge X factor to stretch the field vertically. On defense, of course, Christian Barmore, Williams, Christian Gonzalez, Marcus Jones, those are like the everyday PB and like bread and butter guys. Defense, I'm gonna say the 2 safeties collectively. I'm gonna say Jordan Hawkins and I'm blanking on the nigga name. Jordan Hawkins.
I got you. I'm about to look.
Yeah. Fuck. What is his name? I got this crazy. I have this nigga on my MUT team. I have a best team. I'm blanking on this nigga name. But our 2 safeties need to.
Craig Wilson.
Perfect. Young players, this is their first like real jump. Like they are trying to remain who they are in the league. These are their first big opportunities. They need to keep the top over Shaheed, and all our safeties and DBs are active in the run. We have to set the edges and put a top on the defense. So even on the run plays where Kenneth Walker is getting negative yards, we need to make sure he doesn't jump out the window. If he can jump out the window once or twice, he can crib it. So having those guys be cleanup crew to where even if he makes somebody miss in the hole like he did last week, it's 15 yards instead of 70. Yeah. And I think those two are going to be super important, and they are going to have to take Barno, the tight end, out the game for Sam Darnold. I feel like if you can rattle Sam Darnold, make the picture muddy with JSN, and win your one-on-ones with the tight ends, you can win this game.
And I wanted to add something to my X Factor I forgot because I said Christian Barrymore, but also along with him and Milton Williams, something that is really going to be really important with their pass rush is they get penetration from the middle. Yeah. Because when Sam Darnold feels penetration from his middle, one, his feet get all out of sort, which makes him inaccurate, and two, he doesn't scramble. He doesn't scramble to the right well. Yeah. He moves well in the pocket, but if you force him don't allow him to move in the pocket, which pushing from the middle does, then he's going to have a lot of trouble with that pressure. And secondly, this is an X factor just about the Patriots defense. It was hilarious. He when they were playing the Texans, he was like, just keep sending more. Yeah. This should be a very blitz heavy game from there. I'm not giving Sam Darnold no time to throw this ball.
Oh no, when we picked the score, that was going to be my last thing. I've been saving that one for the last one.
Okay, bet. So we can do that now because we still got to get to J. Cole in 2 hours. But here we go. Yep. Super Bowl 60. We will do a TikTok after this, so if you should get everything, that's okay. But Super Bowl 60. Who do you guys have Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl winner, and the score? Ish.
28-14 Patriots. Drake May's MVP.
I am going to go 24-21 walk-off field goal. Because he's my brother, I'm going with the Patriots. Fuck it. I'm going with the Patriots.
Home team.
I'm going with the Patriots.
Yeah, be careful.
I'm going a fucking hilarious Stephon Diggs MVP with 7 receptions, 115 yards, and a touchdown. I'm going to say Drake May has 2 turnovers, so he doesn't win MVP, but Stephon Diggs wins it.
Beautiful.
What the fuck are we doing?
Have potted, nigga.
Listen, before you go, listen. Stephon Diggs is on OBJ watch. That's what we gonna call that shit.
No, I do.
Listen, Stephon Diggs don't got a lot left in the tank.
I think he will get a touchdown. I do think.
Listen, I'm telling you, Stephon Diggs. Listen, and this is why you bring them old timers in. Stephon Diggs, we kept the load very minimum to this point. Get you on 3rd down. Don't be surprised if Bill Stephon Diggs walk in that room.
He's definitely showed up when you needed him most.
Yeah,
and I can see him doing it again. It's just hilarious. We spent the last 30 minutes talking about he's saying take the Seahawks just to flop it off. It's just like, what are we doing?
Home team.
Well, I'll be the sole person. I'll say Seahawks. I'll go 24-17. Nothing too crazy. I just can't bring it in me to give Sam Darnold the Super Bowl MVP though. I just can't do it. So I'm just gonna find a way to give it to Leonard Williams. He's gonna just do some strip sack, something crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's hard.
In the last Super Bowl, I can remember where the MVP wasn't. Well, actually, no, that's a lie because freaking Cooper Kupp got it, didn't he?
Yeah.
So never mind. I was gonna say the Seahawks one where the linebacker got it.
And the reason I think we win 28-14 is for what Daniel talked about. The Patriots' playoff defensive identity has completely changed to what Mike Vrabel wants us to be, which is aggressive, fast. You know who we remind me of and who we rave on the show? Remind me of Spags. It remind me of, listen, if y'all going to beat us, your quarterback is going to fight through a war to do it. Yeah. If we give up multiple 3rd downs, keep everything in front, but send 5, send 6. Keep sending them until either it's working and he don't get up, and then keep sending them, or send one more. Yeah. Just keep, do not let this Seahawks offense, who relies on big plays, have the comfort to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I like it.
I love it, man. I cannot wait. I am very excited. I'm rooting for both teams. I'm rooting for the best game. A 50-48 game would be the best shit possible. So
on the board.
But
I feel like that shit is on the board.
I will be honest, and this isn't a slight to this game.
How many touchdowns is 50?
7.
Yeah. That's a lot of fucking touchdowns. Bro, them niggas might not get 50 together. But
Exactly.
I will say, and the only thing that would have changed my mind if the Ravens were playing in the Super Bowl, the thing that I am most excited for this weekend is not the Super Bowl. It's also not J.Cole's album.
Bad Bunny?
That Avengers Doomsday trailer. 2 minutes. 2 minutes of just a halo level of happiness. Like,
Yeah, honestly.
It's going to be a Michael trailer in there, too. It's 2 minutes. And listen, I wanted to bring this up just because we're running along, so I'm just going to spend a little bit of time on this. Listen, can y'all please not get up and dance at the Michael movie?
Oh, my God.
Niggas, this is for my niggas out there. This is not for the regular viewers. For my niggas, please do not get up and dance and sing at the Michael Jackson movie.
Look, we know. I know it's hard.
Yo,
I know your leg gonna be.
Yo,
I know.
Listen.
But
We
you
can
gotta chill.
We can sing. I would even allow a sing along in the theater for certain songs. But please do not get your monkey ass up and start dancing.
You already know they're going to dress up.
Bro,
How many red jackets are we going to see in there?
As many as we. Michael Jackson, a legend.
Yeah.
We can dress up.
I'm
We can
definitely
do it
bringing
all.
a glove.
Don't you get your ass up and do that
glove is
dance.
hard.
Yeah, I
Don't you get your ass up and do that dance.
Avengers level rules apply. If you get up and dance in my theater and I can't see the screen, it's a Fanta coming for your head. Like, I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna put all arm into that shit. Like, you gonna get hit with a extra large soda until you sit down.
I'm fucking dead.
But
The glove
yeah,
is hard, though.
bro,
Glove is legendary.
listen, we're gonna see Doctor Doom this week. Like,
Dr. Doom, bro.
I cannot wait, man. I cannot wait.
yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Hopefully he killed Captain America in the trailer. That would be some crazy shit.
That would be wild. That would be wild. Like, my God, that would surprise me. All right. Guys, speaking of, while we're on a little tangent, Wonder Man is crazy.
I saw it.
Wonder Man.
I saw the first episode. I was locked in. I was
Wonder
very
Man is
happy
crazy.
with that.
Okay, so it's a Marvel Spotlight series.
Yeah.
And Marvel Spotlight isn't like superhero focused. It's more of a story driven thing. It's their best TV show. WandaVision is some classic Emmy worthy shit. But outside of WandaVision, that is their best TV show. That shit is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Okay, that's fire.
So it's time. Like, I am so. Hold on, one more thing. I'm sorry. I'm getting all my tangents out of the way so we can be done after J.Cole. So if y'all got any tangents, y'all just get them off real quick.
He can't even stand to be around it. He has to get away.
But I just wanted to talk about the staff that Jesse Minter was building. Jesse Minter's staff.
Soldiers?
Yo, the Minter soldiers, that's so hard. The Minter soldiers, bro. Minter is coming. Like, yo, bro. Doyle as your OC, 29 years old, coming from that Bears system. If you saw Cole Kmet's interview the other day, he spoke about how the entire offense was him. He did everything in practice. He did everything in the meeting room. Ben Johnson came in and took over play calling, and that was it. Everything else was him. Everything else was him. That was Ben Johnson's offensive system. He learned it. But everything, the play calling, the first 15, the under center, that was all because of him. That is his style of play. Having Lamar Jackson under center, in the last 3 years, Lamar Jackson under center has a 75% completion percentage and a 134 passer rating. He is different under center. And a lot of that, we are fair on this show. I'm non-biased as much as I can be. That has a lot to do with Derrick Henry. But if you have Derrick Henry, you should use him as a decoy sometimes. And that doesn't mean taking him off the field on third down like John Harbaugh dumbass does. So that staff he is building, he got the Dolphins defensive coordinator. I'm sorry, I'm slipping on his name right now. Weaver. He got him as the defensive coordinator. He hired the Falcons run game offensive line coach. He hired the Steelers running back coach. Like, he is going through and hiring a staff. I'm very excited for the Ravens' upcoming season. And that leads me to Giants fan, we told you. That boy hired Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy, boy.
Hey, listen, I just want to shout out to the Giants because I was scared it was going to be us. I appreciate y'all boys, man.
As a guy that loves A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, I'm so glad it wasn't y'all.
Bro,
I'm
I was
so glad it wasn't
getting ready
y'all.
to shed real tears. It was looking really bleak because Declan turned us down. I was like, bro, we might be cooked.
Yeah.
Like, we can't even get this 29-year-old nigga.
Quick
in here.
sidebar, that's the worst job in the league, probably, by the way.
What?
The Eagles, OC.
Because you're going to get fired?
You're going to get fired because Nick Sirianni's not going to take no blame. Nick Cannon's gonna tell you to do something stupid and not tell nobody but you.
That's fair.
Nah, but this is
That's
what
fair.
this is what it is though. Everyone knows every time there's a bad season under Nick, the following year you're held to the fire. And if you don't, and if Nick shits the bed, Nick knows he's gone. He just happens to do just enough to keep his job the following year. He's like a cockroach. You can't kill him. You know.
Listen, next year.
All right, man.
We'll see.
We have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. A fall off is 3 days away. It is Tuesday night. When you watch this episode Thursday, you will probably be getting ready to prep. On Thursday, I'm taking a nap. Like I'm gonna be up and active. I am going getting off work. I'm gonna get my workout in, and I'm taking a nap to make sure I'm up to 2-3 in the morning. Like I'm probably gonna listen to this album twice before I go to bed. I am. Yeah. This is the most excited I've been for an album since the Carter 5. And if that tells you anything, this was before we knew Lil Wayne was what had happened in the last 2 years. So the Carter 5, I was ecstatic for. And I've been excited for some albums. Like Her Loss, I was really excited for. Certified Lover Boy. I've been excited for some real drops, bro. Every Kendrick drop since then, like, been excited for it. Yeah. This right here, dog, I can't wait. So, like, what is everybody's thoughts? What is everybody's feelings? What is everybody expecting? Nelson, starting with you.
I mean, listen, anytime you hear an album has been being made for 10 years, it's going to come with expectations. It's dubbed as your retirement album. We all know rappers never really retire, but if you know J.Cole, he's the one nigga who might be serious when he's talking about retiring. So all of these things. First of all, before I even just get into the fall, I do have to, I wasn't here last week, but I have to, well, actually, was the episode before or after Birthday Blizzard dropped?
After.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did. We covered it.
Yeah, so bro, I have to get my takes in on Birthday Blizzard.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, listen. I get everyone has their opinions about what they want to hear Cole rap about, what they don't want to hear Cole rap about. And cool, you're entitled to your opinion, I guess. However, when you're rapping at the level that he is rapping at, I could not care less what he's talking about. I really couldn't. To be a fan of hip-hop and to be putting together, bro, the flows and the combinations, the pockets he was getting in and out of. On 4 of the best beats of all time, all Bad Boy beats, you know what I'm saying? Be that as it may. But these are, to get with DJ Clue, you don't just, oh my goodness. I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting to that mode, bro. It's fall off week. But it can't be understated how, one, difficult that is to do, that the average Joe can't just get up and drop with DJ Clue on those beats. It comes with a whole thing. For him to do that, to execute at the level that he did, and giving the mixtape before the album treatment, everything about this rollout has been so calculated. And if that's what he's coming with, like, already my expectations are through the roof. Now, beyond that, as more information has come out, now we know the idea of the double disc. Essentially, the first disc is the 10-year product that we've been getting, and the second disc is the 2-year aftermath
of what?
Of the battle. That, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that is awesome. I think that is so fire. Because, like, as much as I want to hear the carefully mastered and catered product that you've been tweaking for years, because I need to know what a 10-year crafted album sounds like. Yeah. But also, the other shit is a bunch of shit we all want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear your perspective. We want to hear where your mind is at, your view of the scope of the game, and so on and so forth. I think he's going to find a way to check every box, and him finding a way to do that. If we get 12 songs on each side, after getting these 4 songs from the Blizzard, like, he has positioned himself to give us an albatross of an album at Q1 of the year. One of the, like, it's the fact that you're dropping Q1 as well. Like, you basically know you're coming with a product that's so undeniable that when the year closes and comes back around, they're still going to be talking about it, and it's going to be up for all of these awards. Listen, like, Cole is a smart dude. And not even as smart as people give him credit for when you think about the marketing that's gone into this album, the way he's dropping the vinyl. If y'all remember when...
Nigga's texted me 4 times.
He's texting you. You know what I'm saying? He did the anniversary for Forest Hills Drive last year, came out with the alternate covers, gave us extra songs, and then he gave us the podcast of him covering every aspect of his career up until that album. Now I'm assuming once we get the fall off, we're going to get the second half of the podcast from that point to here. So that's another thing coming. So it's literally just like he's been carefully crafting this thing, and I just don't know how it could not be highly anticipated as the biggest drop this year. Like, I think we're in for something truly incredible.
Yeah.
Ice, man.
I like that.
First off, I just want to apologize to my nigga Worldwide. Like, why did he do that?
I should have drunk one of you said that. Thank God these mics expensive.
I just want to apologize to my nigga Worldwide. Everybody in the world need to hear this apology. But now we're here. And all is forgiven. Since then, I was mad at J.Cole, y'all. Because
really mad on J. Cole.
I was so mad at J. Cole because I was defending J. Cole.
You made it hard for all of us.
And J. Cole, out of the big three, is my least favorite rapper. And I really would argue Future should be in the big three over J. Cole.
I echo that.
I am not like the biggest J. Cole supporter in the world, but I love rap music too much not to give the proper credit to that man that he deserves.
Exactly.
And so it was frustrating me because for the entire when Like That came out, I was, don't get Cole started. Don't get Cole started.
This looks stupid.
I think Cole can do this. And then he dropped the 7-minute freestyle, and because I never deleted, might delete later, that shit's still in my phone. I went back and listened to it. It's not bad. Like it's
better than the Hard Part 6.
If J. Cole had 3 more songs after that, or 2 more songs after that,
warning shot. His
and
heart
that,
wasn't
yes,
Bro, yeah, finish.
No.
It
was like,
it's no 4-minute warning shots.
If that was the warning shot, and for the moment we can say it wasn't because nothing came after.
Yeah.
Right.
But if that was the warning shot, then he drops 2 more songs. We look at that song a lot different, and it's a lot better than what it sounds like now. That's all I'm saying. And we can.
I wasn't the bomb. There was no way that was the bomb.
I agree with you if.
Exactly. Only if. Because of what happened, none of this match.
I agree with you.
And so I was saying all that to say I'm pissed off at J. Cole. I was angry. But I have come back around with the 4-pack. I've listened to Mike Delete Later a few times. He got on the Summer Walker song. It was all sweet to her. I just can't be mad at Cole for too long, bro.
Okay.
And then I forgot about Clouds, bro. Have you listened to Clouds?
Bro.
Clouds is so crazy, bro. Like,
he's been rapping at an unreal
bro,
level
like
since
that is
off-season.
Them verses are ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
It's not normal what he's doing.
So
you have to be honest. It's not normal.
I echo everything Nelson said, bro. Like, this is the album to solidify Cole's spot where you have him. Right now, I think it is an argument he is a top 15, borderline top 10 rapper of all time. But I think with this album being a bona fide instant classic, like we felt about Good Kid, like we felt about Blueprint, like we felt about Illmatic. I am putting this album in those categories.
The fall off is like Hope dropping Reasonable Doubt last.
You can't say things like that and not deliver like it's supposed, like deliver on this level. So yes, I expect that. And if he does that, this can be a legacy-changing album because there are only 2. There are only 2 classic double discs, and they become behind 2 Unfortunate Angels and Ready to Die and All Eyes on Me. Or Life After, was Life After Death the double? Life After Death. Yeah. Sorry. Life After Death and All Eyes on Me. Yeah. Every other double album there's some cool ones and some bad ones and some okay ones.
Most of them, if you took out some songs, it would be a classic.
Which means it shouldn't be a double album.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and hey, man, even Hov dropped the double album now was not good. So, like,
who else has double album?
Drake has the one. Scorpion is a double album.
Oh, yeah, Scorpion.
Mr. Morale is a double album.
Oh, no, Mr. Morale.
I hate this nigga, bro. If you put Kid See Ghost and Ye together, that's a double album.
Listen, hey. Got the client. I'm looking for that.
But yeah, man, I say all that to say, bro, Cole, I just pray you deliver, bro, because I'm not going to be able to get on the internet if you don't, my brother.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm going to do. You going to feel it. It's going to be bad. But I have no doubt Cole will deliver. Like, this album being bad isn't even in my radar.
It's
like, I'm not even thinking about it. I am so excited, and I'm happy that hip-hop is getting this moment because I believe – I haven't said this on the show yet. I just texted it to a bunch of people. I truly believe this year of music will be 2016 level. But I think when we leave here, I think we're going to notice it midsummer because we pod so much and we talk so much, and I already said it. We're going to be looking for it now. Yeah. But I think when we look back on this end of the year and we in here doing the wrap-up show, hopefully we got 6 mics in there so we can get everybody in here. Yeah. But when we're doing a wrap-up show at the end of this year, I think we're going to be looking out. I think it's going to be one of them years where your top 5 is 4 different albums. Right. My top 5 is 4 different albums. Right. And the only album in here that we all had the same is The Fall Off. I think it's that type of year. I like that. I truly believe that. Here for it. I'm here for it. I think Drake is coming with the fucking heater. Yeah. I think Cole is coming with a heater. Yeah. I think Dot is coming back. I think Doechii is going to drop her version of The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I don't think it's going to be in that level. Let's chill. I'm sorry. But I think it's going to be, it's up there. I know, but I think it's going to be that level. Like, oh my God, we have the next Nicki Minaj. I know, nope, can't take it out. We got the next Cardi B coming. Like, we got her. Ain't that sad, bro?
Yeah, it's sad.
Look what you did. Yeah, look what you did. Yo, dumbass, just fucking dummy. But but
so much has happened.
Black is dropping. Black is dropping. We have A$AP Rocky has already dropped a really good album. Don Toliver's album is crazy.
Yeah, Rocky's dropping again.
Rocky's dropping a double disc.
Oh, yeah, double disc? Yeah,
he's dropping a double disc. Billie Eilish is coming out this year. Beyonce's coming out this year. Bruno Mars is coming out
Another
this
great Grammy
month.
performance, by the way. We didn't talk about him.
Oh yeah, for shit show. SZA says she's coming back this year. Yep. Like, it is
Baby
so.
Keem hasn't dropped.
Baby Keem is supposed to drop this year.
Yeah, he gotta come back.
Yo, it's supposed to be one of them years. Yeah. And I am expecting a surprise album. Like, sure. You know how last year everything was a lot came out from Wale, and we was like, what the fuck? This is incredible. Yeah. I think Meek is dropping the album this year. Mm-hmm. I think Meek is going to come after that Proud of Me verse. He did a couple more features that were ridiculous. Yeah. I think Meek is going to drop the album that surprises everybody this year. So as I wrap this up, I believe this is going to be a historical year for music and rap music, and I believe this is the true start of it. I think Rocky got off to a cool start, cool little album. It was fun, and we still going to listen to it throughout the year, but this is going to be the first one that is like, oh, shit, we in for a treat this year.
Right. Yeah. I definitely like that take. We talked about going to the Super Bowl, like one of the things we're super looking for was the Avengers trailer. This weekend feels like Infinity War. Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who it's going to happen to. We don't know when it'll happen. Yeah. Something is going to happen this weekend. Yeah. And, of course, we talked about half the disc is going to be everything post-beef, and that's the big thing everybody wants to hear now. But as soon as it ended, the one thing I said was, J.Cole can jump Drake if the Fall Off is an undeniable classic. And that is still on the board. That is still the goal. I thought the birthday pack, I thought it was fire. We're going to talk about what he said in there, which is a separate thing from me just thinking it was fire. I thought that shit was hard. I love the beats. I love the flow choices, the Wu-Tang flow, the tonality, the intention going in to just go out and smoke some shit.
Yes. Yep.
And that's what he did. But going into this album, I think it has to be a classic. I think it has to be a classic for the reason that Daniel mentioned was you have told us for 10 years this is the one. And normally, of course, on this show, if you have listened to the show enough for any album release, we have both said it plenty of times. We do not go into albums with this got to be an 8 out of 10. This got to be this good. Yep. But when you tell me it's a classic, it has to be top of the line, and I just believe I think it's gonna be fire. I hope he didn't produce it all. I hope this is his last album. I think this is his last album for at least a couple years, and he'll probably come back as Jermaine or some shit. But
I'm glad you know, my nigga.
Yeah, he's gonna change his name some shit. But I think he's going to spread his wings. I think he's got beats from a bunch of producers we love. I don't think it'll be feature heavy, but I think it's gonna be his best attempt to put out perfection.
Yes.
And that I really do hope that is the case. But what is on my mind is the second double disc. I cannot escape the allure of what. Listen, that's the thing. Niggas saying this is all post-beat. People didn't have to say that. Cole don't tell people what's on his music. That does not have to come out. That is, people know that for a reason. There is a reason niggas know that. And it tells me he knows what niggas want to hear. Because
he's not stupid, I be telling y'all.
And as much as we love Cole, if Cole would have gave us just 14 great songs of everything pre-beef,
even classic work,
yes,
and he don't address that shit, he just go away, niggas feel the type of way.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
And should.
So I am just to sum up, the first half of the album, I'm just enjoying. Second half of the album, pencil is out. Pencil is out. I'm underlining. I'm circling. I'm putting this bar about him. I got the beaker out. I'm measuring shit. Like, I will find it. It's gonna be in there.
And forewarning, man, don't get on Twitter with this album. Like, I think this is a really important album. Like, even if you got to go to work in the morning and you can't stay up all night and listen to it, like, don't get on social media and get an opinion from social media first. This is one of the albums you got to hear yourself. Right. I'm going phone D&D, deleting all of my group chats, all of that. Like, I will be locked in. I'm going Apple headphones.
I listen to my headphones.
Like,
headphones
all of that. I cannot wait. So. I actually might buy a backwood. I'm trying to stop smoking back. I stopped smoking backwood.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, don't do it.
So,
I started smoking backwoods for like 7 months. I bought a pack of backwoods 3 weeks ago. I bought like 6 pack of backwoods since. Like,
oh my god!
Like it's just like flying coach after you flew private. Like flying coach. Like,
that's it. I'm doing it.
Like I bought the backwood and I was rolling. I was like, these bitches big as fuck. I was smoking this shit every day.
Like, bro, I be buying backwoods and I be like, Lord have mercy, why do I not buy these every time? Like, I feel like, God, this is amazing. Yeah. But I know I care about my lungs. I'm running, so I really put them down. I haven't smoked.
You unintentionally sold me. I'm doing it for the drop.
For the drop, I got to. For the drop, I need one. I need a fat one.
I'm gonna pre-roll it like Thursday morning before.
Me too, bro. Like me too, bro.
Like, if I didn't love this album so much, we could do a listening party. But I'm for sure gonna be headphones in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like we can do a listening party for Drake, like some fun shit. This is too serious. Yeah. I'm boiling that motherfucker. I'm about to really. I'm about to go crazy.
Niggas start doing crazy shit. Yeah.
But what I was about to say was, in my opinion, this is gonna be J. Cole's Black Album. Remember, if you've ever seen the Black Album documentary, if you have not, please go watch it. Yeah. But in the Black Album documentary, he's talking about how he thought that was really going to be his last album.
Type shit, yeah.
So he didn't hold no punches. Yep. He got, if you go listen to that album, it's Pharrell, it's Just Blaze, it's Clark Kent, I believe, is on that album. Kanye is on that album. Like, it's Timbaland. It's the best of the best of the best. I believe Cole is doing the same thing. Okay. It's going to be Boy Wonder. Yeah. It's going to be the best version of his version of Griselda. So whether that's going to be Alchemist, whether that's going to be Conductor.
Yeah, he did Conductor with 7 Drill.
So it's probably going to be Conductor. I might be Conductor and Alchemist. Yeah. I said this in the chat. I don't know if you missed it. Metro. I want Cole and Metro together. I want Cole and Metro together really bad. You're obviously going to get some Cole production. Yeah. But it's been working on it for 10 years. So this beat should be the best beat we ever fucking heard if you've been working on it for 10 years, J. Cole. So I want him to hold no punches in production. That is what I want to come in here, and my first thing I say is y'all, the production. I pray that is what I come in here and say the first thing.
100%.
And then secondly, secondly, I was about to ask a question. Who do you guys think the features are?
So listen, man.
And if you guys, I just said all the producers I wanted and then the people y'all. So producers and features.
I mimic what you say with the features. I'm a big Just Blaze guy. One of my favorite producers all the time. I love to see him. I think he has pretty good relationship with Vinyls. Vinyls is giving some good beats. I think Vinyls gets in there. Big Boy Wonder for sure. Yeah. Just different shit, bro. Just like my thing with the Birthday Blizzard was it was very classic sounding. This is like a classic sounding rollout. The mixtape before the album. So I just want everything to feel classic. I want everything to feel like 2000s and just really chap into that. Like, think about the rappers at that time. Like, all these guys was going at it. Like, I think he's really going in it with that energy. Like, I'm competing against Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Kanye, fucking T.I. all at the same time. Like, I just want that kind of energy. Features wise, I think in that same kind of lane, I think we might get guys like that. I think we get the second whole feature we haven't gotten since Sideline Story. Right. I think he has to come out like you brought him into this world. Not like a father, but you know what I'm fucking saying. Like, you signed him. So I think you have to get Hove on there. when it comes to the other people like Drake and Kendrick, there's been so much talk about it that like and especially we don't know what the fuck's on that second disc. I think that kind of might squander that opportunity. I really do think that Kendrick was on there, and now after whatever's gonna happen, I think that might have gotten squandered. But yeah, I'm definitely big on Hove. We could see Cameron, like some shit like that. Like I'm leaning just really into just 2000 shit. I just think
Cameron is suing him. He is not on his album.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, he's for sure.
For the fucking I forgot that happened.
Yeah.
Well, along that vein though.
That's a great list. Ish. Are you thinking I can go if you thinking?
No, I was just looking up a theory because I'm fucking insane. My schizophrenia was like screaming at me when Nelson said that. I'm gonna share this idea just because I'm crazy. I didn't actually get to finish Googling it. It may be true. I want the way Nelson talked about it being a classic album, right? And the way Cole has structured his album as it's in reverse, as he's in like talking about how he's being born is in reverse type shit. Right. I want
Nas
that.
Nas another feature.
Right.
Nas.
I want the production to match that. I feel like the production is gonna go.
Boy, you're sick. You're sick, boy. You're fucking sick, boy. You're sick. Oh my god, that's
like
crazy.
Going back in time.
I think it's gonna go reverse. In kind of,
oh my god,
I think earlier in the album you can get the Metros, you can get the Boy Wonders, and then as it gets older, you can get older and older. And the reason what I was googling just now was the years of the songs that came out on the Birthday Blizzard. 95, 96, 97. I didn't get to look at the other one. They are in like that, like back time. So if he's reversing it all the way, and those are the beat selections, and he gets to track 11, it's like a super older producer sample type beat. I think that is stage for a classic. I think that is the stage.
Fucking crazy.
I think that is. That's crazy. I think that's stage for a classic. Now, Cole, if you didn't do that and you want to do that, of course, it's your right. Shoot me some bread.
You got 2 days to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm saying shoot me some bread. We keep it cool for sure.
That's crazy.
Wow.
As far as features, for sure, I think Kendrick is on there. But if in features, I'm gonna take it the same way I feel about the producers, where I think you are 100% right in the last verse or the last song of the first disc is the whole feature, like 96 Hove. Yeah. Like I think that's where it ends. I think it's going. I think he's trying to say, no matter when I was in this shit, I was gonna be J. Cole. And he's gonna go backwards that way. I think that would be my guess for the album. I hope he does it. I think it'll be amazing. As far as the second disc, that's where I'm a little. It's a love-hate relationship with J. Cole. Niggas say I hate J. Cole. I love J. Cole too. J. Cole does things that I just hate. I don't know how to describe it. Like, he just do shit that make me so mad sometimes because like, J. Cole is. And I don't argue with you niggas, but it's my argument. But I feel like J. Cole is like the Josh Allen of rap. I think
you treat him that way. So
yeah, I think J. Cole, like on any given Sunday, on any given track, can look like the best rapper to ever do that shit. Mm-hmm. But it's just certain things he does I just cannot get past. Mm-hmm. So on the second half of his album, we talk about what we hope he does and how he addresses it. I don't care how. Listen, I genuinely don't care how he addresses it. I don't care like. If it's one song or if it's the entire thing, I just need answers. I just need to know what's up. And if J. Cole want to be like, yo, I apologize, I'm still better than you niggas, cool. If you don't want something to happen, that's up to him. But an entire second half of the album being about this makes me feel like it's more. It's something there.
And I don't want to say it's fully about this because he said that it happened and then he got re-inspired. So I absolutely think the first 2 songs are gonna be about it, but I don't think if it's 8 more songs, I don't think all 8 songs will be about that. Yeah. I just think it brought a new passion out of him.
First song, Dreamville Fest freestyle.
So who are you thinking for features?
I still think Kendrick's on there. I think Jay-Z is on there. I think Jid will be on there. After that, I think it's
gonna be unpredictable, bro. It's gonna be like someone like Fab or something, bro. Like something crazy.
I think Westside Gunn might be on there.
I can see that.
One of them Griselda niggas. Yeah. And I think if I'm going with my theory, like the Locks, like somebody from that era, that gritty real style of rap. Yeah.
I think Nas is on there for sure.
So
I'm not letting it. Yeah, you gotta get it back.
My theory and I just came up with this as we were talking. I was like, I want to have the conversation and hear their opinions before I really start thinking about it. So now that we're here, I'm thinking I want Cole. Okay, so let me go back. I believe that there was a tweet that came out a while ago, and I believe this is true. I believe in the big three, and I understand like we think Future should be in the big three, but like he kind of shouldn't. Right. For what Cole is to rap music and everything, like he really shouldn't be in the big three, and the timing and everything. Right, so I do agree with it, and I don't agree with it. I'm from Atlanta, y'all. I'm from Atlanta.
We love Future, but there's a reason the big three.
And the big three itself isn't just like the best three players in the league. It's just these group of niggas have always been together.
It's like Steph, LeBron, and Kobe. I mean, Steph, KD, and Bron aren't always the top three, but that's the big three of the NBA.
They work together. Yeah.
So. I'm sorry for breathing the mic like that. That was horrible. So, I really believe that in the big three, in that tweet, it said the big three. That's where I was going. I'm so sorry. The tweet. Drake wants to prove he is the biggest rapper. Kendrick wants to prove he is the best artist. Mm-hmm. And J. Cole wants to prove I rap better than you niggas. Mm-hmm. So, on this album, I don't want any play features. That means Jid, I'm sorry, get out of here. And I love you, Jid. I love you. If you want to do a bonus track, if the track that was supposed to go in here go on your next album, I'm cool with all that. If y'all want to just release it tomorrow,
you could do an epilogue.
But I don't give a fuck what you do. Yeah. It's not time for Jid right now. Yeah. This is one of the greatest rappers of the last century. And his final album. Yeah. It's not time for Jid, y'all. It's not time for Boz. Because I was in the chat screaming out these names. No. Yeah. It's not time for Boz. It's not time for Ari Lennox. It's not time for none of them. It's not time for Kaz. Yeah. No. Earth Gang. Yeah. No. It's not time for them niggas.
Dreamville kind of ass.
I'm going to be honest. Damn. Right. I'm gonna be honest, Ish. I'm gonna be honest, Nelson. Until Nelson was like, I want Jay-Z on this album, it ain't crossed my mind one fucking time. That nigga's so rich and shit. I ain't even thought about Hov being on the album. Yeah. But now that I'm here, this is how I started to formulate it. Yeah. I want Cole to go get all of the legends, right? Yeah, and out-rap them. Yo, this album ain't really about song. I'm going to show you I'm an artist. Yeah. But these features aren't for that. Mm. I want Hov. I want, because you just said we're going backwards. We're going through the eras. Yeah. So I want Kiss from the Locks. Yep. Because that's early 2000s. Yep. I want the late 2000s. So give me Weezy. I want Hov, obviously. Yeah. And then I want Nas.
What if I float you a name that's not T.I. from Atlanta? And it's Andre 3000.
So listen, bro. If Andre 3000 and Jay-Z are both on this album, this will be the greatest album we've ever heard.
I know niggas are like, how would he get in contact with 3 Stacks? Him and 3 Stacks were mentioned together in a verse. That seems like enough for a text.
Bro, honestly, if we have to be, we like to make the jokes or whatever. I think there's a very small list of rappers that Cole can't get to get on the album.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yes.
Like
I don't know if there is a list.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if anybody would say no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if J. Cole is calling you for this, the way he's marketed this, you're gonna get on.
This is also my thing. He's had 10 years to make this call.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Ish. Yeah. Thank you. So that's not outrageous at all. So that's my list. I'm adding them to it, bro. Actually, fuck it. Give me Outkast together on that bitch. Yeah. Give me a reunion. Yeah. Give me Outkast. Give me 08 Wayne. Yeah. Give me 96 Hov. Give me 94 Nas. Yeah. And then give me Locks Kiss.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's it. Oh, and I'm sorry. Give me a Sierra. Give me a Rihanna. Give me a Summer Walker. Yeah. Give me a Kalani on the hook. So Ari Lennox can do a hook. I'm okay with that. Any singer can do a hook because J. Cole with an R&B hook is Cole. So give me one of them. Give me a Missy Elliott. Give me a Nobody's Perfect Part 2. But I don't want nobody that's not a legend on this album. And if it is Jid, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it being Jid. But it better be the best Jid verse I've ever heard in my life.
That shit.
I agree. Jid's not shouldn't be on the album.
But I know you do, Ish. I know.
But okay, so the transition is into what has been like narrative about what niggas taking off their verse. Niggas say this was a J. Cole Drake song and a J. Cole Kendrick song, and now they can't have both. I agree with you about him out rapping niggas, and I hope this too. Track 1 is let's just for insert a title, the Dreamville Fest freestyle, like
the whacked out murals.
Yeah, like all right, I'm not gonna talk the whole album about this. Y'all get this one song, and him and Kendrick square up track 2. Not on no crazy shit. Yeah. Not on no you a bitch ass nigga. Like yo, you my mans. We squashed this. Yeah, no, like on some like okay. They said Kendrick and Cole had a conversation, and ever since that changed.
And he said he never talked to Drake ever again after the conversation.
And if it was on some yo, you my mans. I told you to move. You move. Shit got out of hand. Cool. But if Kendrick is actually his man's, he probably feels a certain way about how Cole's being talked to too. And Cole feels like, yo, and he's like, there's a competition thing for them. One song, they have not done it. They did Black Friday together, and it wasn't like together. It was like 2 separate songs. But on that, I think it was the Jeezy album. They didn't do it.
We got robbed multiple times. The Jeezy shit and the Forbidden Fruit. Kendrick only had the chorus. He didn't even rap on it. We have not gotten the sparring match between them.
I think that's intentional. I think that's where you get it. I think that is why things have gone the way they have after, because you're taking the Drake song off, and I think if him and Kendrick are just gonna get on there 5 minutes and rap 2 verses each, that will be like the story of that second disc.
And that's gonna add 3 more songs to Iceman.
Oh God! That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is Infinity War because there's so many different options and way this shit goes.
Yeah.
Like we don't know. Like genuinely, I said like jokingly like that nigga like he could say something about Drake and Drake be on his ass this weekend. That's on the board. That is on the board.
I can't wait, baby. I cannot wait,
man.
Because you're right, bro. It's all on the board, bro.
Yeah,
it is all on the board.
Like,
it's all on the board, man.
Get taken there.
I am excited, bro. I think what I want the most is a whole feature. I'm capped. I think what I want most is what you just said.
Yeah, without a doubt, that's one.
I think the first song ends with like, all right, I understand what happens, and then it leads right into that second song, and they get that shit cracking.
Oh, and Cole, I know y'all don't like when certain rappers do this, like Boss Man D-Lo don't gotta do this, but no features. Do not list no features. Do not list no features.
You have to list
do not list no features.
I'm not looking. I am dead ass. That shit's gonna pop on my phone. I'm gonna hit play on the album, put my phone down.
Yes.
Niggas not gonna be texting me. Niggas better not call me.
Yeah. So, what was the last thing I was about to say? Oh, last thing I was about to say. And I forgot these guys had a relationship, and like they had a real relationship. Like Thug talked about them. Oh fuck, I spoiled it. Thug though. Yeah. After the 2 years Thug have had, in a completely different way, he had a horrible year like Cole did.
Right. Yeah.
It would not surprise me if you get an introspective Thug around this. Like they've done a couple records together, and him letting Thug rap on that bitch, and like the rapper Thug getting on that bitch and really just talking his heart out, and him this is a song I expect J. Cole to craft for Young Thug, and you hear it when you hear the song. I could see that being a really high level feature because you said backwards, so I do think it's gonna be somebody from this generation. Yes, that's on this album.
There was another floating theory that since it's the fall off, another concept was he was gonna get all the rappers that have like quote unquote fallen off at one point.
I hope you don't do that shit.
If you, like Thug could be a part of that conversation. Like people would try to niggas who have fallen off and then get them all.
Please don't do that shit. Please
if he does that, that should be a posse cut and nothing else. That shouldn't be.
We have a Roddy Ricch feature.
Well, not that, no. But like I'm talking about the legends.
That's what I'm saying. In theory, them niggas that fell off, let's get them all together.
No, there's levels to niggas who have fallen off. No, not them niggas, no. But like the legends who have fallen off at one point. Niggas thought like, Hov was washed at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like just shit like that. Niggas are crazy. Yeah.
All right, man.
Somehow I'm leaving this conversation more excited than I was going into it.
Me too, bro.
Like,
Me too. I was finna say that.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Dog. Oh my God, I cannot wait, bro. This is what rap music is about. Real quick, Don Toliver. That's a close. I know you have been listening to that all weekend. So how did you feel? Highlights.
For sure. Another album that he did the no feature thing, which listen, I think any like somewhat big release should do it. You know, like you said, not no Boss Man D-Lo, but like if you're a highly anticipated drop, you should do it. Bro. Don,
if you're my fault, if you're still paying $1 million for features, list that feature. You're still paying full price for the feature.
Because that's a selling play. Exactly. You needed the feature. Like, yeah, for sure. Yeah, bro. Listen, Don is just the picture of consistency. I just feel like there's never been a project that I haven't liked. I love the sounds that he played with on here. Somehow he always he's so Travis adjacent. Like they're all from the tree. Like it goes from like Kanye to Travis to Don. Like they're all like from that same tree. Where every album is a concept. It has its own soundscape built within it. Yeah, bro. Like Don's just the type of shit you smoke and you just fade into the world and you just let it take you. I love the features on there. Listen, anytime Mike Dean is involved, you know it's gonna be good.
Right.
Yeah, bro. I like Don is great, bro. I love every single song. Rosary with Travis was a highlight for me. All the signs with Tizo. Tizo might probably have had my favorite feature on there. Yeah, bro. I think it's great.
I think you said this perfectly, bro. You just got to dive into the world. I'll be honest, bro. Other than Rosary, I don't know another word he said on his album. And I don't give
People
a
are
fuck.
talking about lyrics. I've been hearing. I'm like, bro, why are you going to a downtown route listening for lyrics?
Yeah.
Bro, like...
I'm like, is this the point of contention that made you... No.
And I say that about Travis albums, and I know y'all gonna talk about how I talked about his rapping on Birds, but I think in Birds, he like gave room for his rapping to like
You notice it more.
like to notice it,
Yeah,
and it's like he doesn't usually do that.
never happens.
And if he does, the verse is usually good. But so Travis does an amazing job of not rapping, but rapping and just making music that sound good.
Yes.
Don Toliver falls right under this tree. When you're supposed to hear him, like on Opposite, you hear him, but for the most part, like you just vibing, bro.
Yes.
And this album sounds so good. It feels good.
Massive
You can put it, if you want it on at night, it's gonna work. If you want it on at the beach, it's gonna work. If you want it on around some women, it's gonna work. If you want it on in the gym, it's gonna work. Like this album is versatile, and that's a double entendre. Don't ask me how. Like this guy is nice, bro. And this is the first Don album I've really given my all to listen to. And I will say you and Steve-O definitely helped with that. Y'all talking about it the way you did. I was like, all right, let me get this my attention. Like, I didn't listen to it at midnight because I was tired. So I waited till the next day, got my mind right and everything. And it was well worth the wait. It was the correct thing to do. I love this album. And the album is so good, I'm going back through his discography now. Because the album is that good.
Enjoy that shit. It's
so,
good, bro. He has a great discography.
I definitely liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I'm not a huge Don guy, ironically, because I'm such a big Travis Scott, Kanye West, that little like genre of artists. Body, probably. I know it's weird, but Body is probably my favorite song. Just hearing it in the headphones is just like listening to Don and kind of listening to Travis. Kind of because I think Travis rapping is underrated on his older albums, newer
100%.
albums.
Rodeo and Days Before Rodeo, the rapping is
and I think listen. I still feel like
the Birds rapping is bad. The Birds rapping is
crazy.
Outside of like way back, I don't know like what impressive.
Through the late night,
and he got watched by 3 Stacks. So.
Beebs in that. Well, yeah, he lost.
Beebs in the trap rapping is terrible. No,
what?
Please pull up the lyrics to Beebs in the trap.
Bro.
It's literally like 2-word bars. They're horrible. It's horrible.
All right, hold on.
It's a great song though. It's a vibe. Please read into the mic with the lyrics on, bro. Like
I feel like it's one bar I really like off Beebs. I'm trying to remember.
I just poured an 8 in a liter, throw some Jolly Rancher in it, make it sweeter. Versace my clothes, I'm with a white hoe, and she's snoring 3 lines like Adidas. Got a black girl rolling off Miley, got a white bitch snoring up snow. Say she.
This is
this is Nav. Okay.
Trash Party. Hyman, Holland, Steen. Like I don't even know what
this is it. Got an 8 in a okay.
Yeah.
This song is really good though.
No, it's a great song, but the rapping is not.
There it is. White bitch she thick. Pulled out of Toyota. Drive back to the hood. Lambo. Crush Zans in my soda. Round the city with my eyes closed. Crazy girls got it poppin'. AOD got it poppin'. Trying to text my account and they got no service in the mountains. Once you come to the bottom, know you heard a lot about them. Heard they taking and they changed their mood ring. I watch them and they change like a mood ring.
Hard. That shit was hard. First they take it and they change like a mood ring.
No. Bro.
Yeah. Listen, on beat, that shit sounds crazy. With the beat, that shit sounds nuts.
It does sound nuts.
Like when he was rapping it, I'm like in my mind, I'm thinking about the beat. I'm like, this nigga's going. Like, trying to text my accountant, ain't no service in the mountains. Straight up, like that shit goes. Straight up.
You need those though. Bro, that's funny as fuck.
All right, man. The game went crazy as well. Mike Will and Hit Boy did a versus, and Mike Will killed that nigga like I told y'all he would. Hit Boy
doing promo.
That nigga had Big Sean come perform on unreleased verse. Nigga, this ain't 2000 nothing. Boy, if you don't sit the fuck down,
I would. There's no verses I want to be at in Big Sean walk out. I wouldn't want to see Big Sean walk out of his verses.
Oh my god.
That nigga walked out, did the worst verse on the song. He got the worst verse on that song. I can't stand Big Sean. I genuinely can't stand Big Sean.
All right, man. Yeah. This has been an amazing episode, bro. I want to give a shout out to the New England Patriots, to the Seattle Seahawks, to J.Cole,
to the Grammys,
and to the Grammys, to the game, to Mike Will, to Hit Boy, to Versus in general,
to the Avengers,
to the fucking Avengers, to Spider-Man is also getting a trailer. Superboy Girl is getting a trailer. We're getting another Odyssey trailer. We're getting another Michael trailer. Like we're to the Music Academy, to the whatever the fuck is that? To the Academy. That's what it's called.
Academy,
The Recording Academy.
Yeah.
What's the Oscar shit called?
Film Academy.
The Film Academy. So yeah, shout out to all of them, bro. Shout out to the creators. Shout out to the content creators,
the whole
bro.
fucking culture.
We make this shit move in unison, bro. We all need each other. The content creators need the artists need the content creators. We need people to speak about the art. We need people that love the art to talk about the art, and that is why we started this show. We need people that love the sports to talk about the sports, and that is why we started this show. So we appreciate you guys for watching, and we know it's been a long episode. We've been back to back with long episodes. Expect another one next week. We are going. We love this shit, bro. This is we could keep going if we wanted to. That's the thing. Niggas just got jobs and shit. So when we, like we said, subscribe to the Patreon so we can do this full time, and we can start at 10 a.m. and pod at 4 o'clock and not give a fuck. Right. The Patreon really gonna be popping in. So. We over here trying to build a network like Joe Budden, man. Help us out. You feel what I'm saying? We trying to put our niggas on. We trying to get some celebrities in here, but we don't want the celebrities to be the basis. We want to stay the basis of this because that is what brings. I think that just brings out the best show, brings out the best podcast when you got some niggas that really love each other. I don't want to bring in DC Young Fly to come fuck with us. No, I don't need that. Come do an episode, sure, but you don't need to be a host, man. So, but hey, man, Melissa Ford want to come on the motherfucking show. And four. Hey, if Dre and Michelle want to come be a host, she can come do whatever the fuck she want to do. But so that don't count to the women. Any woman that want to come up here can come up here, baby. Please, especially you got a big old butt. Man, bro, we trying to do this for our niggas, man. We trying to put our people on, help our family out, man. So subscribe.
Check out the Top Rope Podcast.
Check out the Top Rope Podcast. Shout out to my boys Chris and Barry. Episode 30 actually will be coming out on Thursday, Friday. This episode will be coming out on Thursday. You're watching. Sorry.
You here? You made it.
Yeah. But in a world full of hate, let your light be loved. In an industry full of copycats, we are some one-on-ones. That's Nelson. I'm Rock. That's Ish. I'm Rock. That's Nelson. We already show about nothing. We the greatest pod in the world. Please subscribe.